because this is usually where I start the YouTube video. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Colin from Best in Faction. This is Peter Achey, who is a local member of our community and one of my teammates on the Legion. We are playing a game here this Saturday because my wife is off apple picking with Mitch's girlfriend. So, Mitch is in the chat, and I'm playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Peter's very first game of Genestealer Cult, so it'll be very educational. It will not be purely competitive. We will be helping each other. This is my second game ever with the direction I'm excited about for Eldar. We'll walk through what we have. We're playing Precious Cargo, the ITC mission. The secondaries are... I have Reaper, Headhunter, and Mark for Death on his Acolytes and his Russes. He has Gangbusters, because I give it up for days. He's going to have it in like the first turn. Headhunter and Recon. And what else? Oh, we'll walk through what we got. Deployed, I have 2 units of Rangers right here in this building. This is a Farseer, a Shadowseer, and the Solitaire next to them. Over here, I've got 3 Fire Prisms. The red one has the targeting matrix, so we can move and shoot without penalty. This guy right here is a Autarch. On Skyrunner, he has a Laser Lance. He also has a Reaper Launcher and the Sniper Warlord trait. And he has Path of Command, should that end up mattering. There's a unit of Swooping Hawks hiding back here in the corner. There's a unit of 2 bikes right here. I'm proxying a bunch of stuff just like Peter is. This is 6 bikes. The 2 ones that look suspiciously like Talos have Star Bolos. These guys have Glaives. These guys have Glaives. These 2 have Star Bolos. And that's my deployment. Peter's got 3 Russes on the table and nothing else to tell you about right now.
Other than the fact I believe I'm going to move my Jackal Alphus into underground status, along with...
You don't have to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
You do that on your first turn after we know who goes first. You do that at the beginning of doing your bleps.
Gotcha. Okay.
Colin's head is cut off. That is fine. Okay.
He's tall. I'm not.
I'm not worried about it. All right, roll to go first. I received a 3.
All right, we're going to use one of
4.
Jason's.
I received a 4.
I received a 5.
Would you like to go first?
I would actually like to go, well...
So this is a weird one for GSC. The tank commanders throw it off a little bit. In general, GSC wants to go second because it's way easier to hold the board with all your deep strike.
Correct.
However, the tanks are in trouble if I go first.
That is true, and that's exactly what I was thinking.
But I don't know... This is the thing I do wrong with GSC, so I don't know that I'm going to be a lot of help. I pick the wrong going first, going second with GSC pretty regularly.
Well, weighing the options, so realistically, I might be able to cripple or pick off one of your... Well, actually, no. It's an easy source of LFR, and I can't stop your LFR. I don't know how much damage I can realistically expect to do on the first turn.
I don't think a lot, only because you only can see one.
Correct.
And so if I LFR that one, then you're hitting on 5s.
Correct.
And this is not in play. Even if you move, you either don't do double tap with your turret or to get within plasma range, and plasma's scary because I'll be -2. So you're only shooting battle cannons at me. Is what I would say.
Yep. I think in that case, so the fire prisms can pick off. I mean, unless you opt to not use the stratagem, which I don't think would be the right call. You can pick off 1 Leman Russ with the fire prisms, and then probably 1 more with the bikes. In exchange, I get to have the second turn and be able to use the cover strat, which means you're not going to be able to do a ton against my other stuff.
I would love to be helpful here. I honestly don't know what the right decision is.
I think I am going to take second, because if nothing else, I force you to be aggressive with the bikes.
Which I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I kind of have to be aggressive because of how good your deep strike is.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I can protect these.
Correct.
So I kind of just have to go with them and let them be the first thing that you kill. It's kind of where I'm at.
So
you'll go second, and I don't think that's the wrong decision.
It's an interesting scenario. It may have been a mistake, and I should have just focused on hiding my tanks as opposed to just kind of keeping them within striking range. I think hiding them may have been the better call overall. But
okay. Do you want to move them? I would not be. You knew where I was going to be when you deployed them.
Yes.
I did deploy this after you had tanks on the table, so
yeah.
I wouldn't be very pleased.
So honestly, all things considered, I don't really think I can hide more than 1, and
I would have probably... Here's the other thing. You could split them up, but I have an army that does want to charge you.
And the reason they're bunched together is because... And the other reason I kept the non-demo pack bikers is because they're a super easy screen, just like, I'm in the way, you have to touch me, not touch my tanks.
Right.
Because they take up a remarkable amount of real estate sitting on the board.
Right.
So...
Okay, so you're going second.
I'm going second. We're going to keep this. We're going to see how... We're going to let it ride, and we're going to see how it goes.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2, bringing me down to 11 command points. Let me actually get my command point dial out, because I'm going to start burning them very fast.
Okay.
And that is for the cover strat, just so that I'm in cover.
I don't think you want that.
Really?
Well, all of these are going to shoot Leman Russes, when the mortal wounds is what matters.
Correct.
So, I mean, you're giving the Russes a 2-up save versus it's minus 1 AP. You're giving them a 3-up save instead of a 4-up save against the
I'm thinking about my bikers, but you're right. There's really not.
And these are going to shoot Russes as well.
Yeah, and there's really nothing else that's going to.
I might charge the bikers, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I mean the cover does nothing there.
Exactly. I think that's a waste of 2 command points. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's fair. If you would let me take that back, I think I will.
Well, that's why we're helping.
Beautiful. I think you sailed straight past the 13. There we go.
And you don't have an Exos, right? So there's no rolling for you. Okay. Now you have to do your blips before I take my turn.
Okay. The removal of the blips or placement? I thought placement of the units was post your movement.
It is. You're right. I'm sorry. The whole thing. You're right. It's post. Yes, it's post my movement. So I'm going to take my turn.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fantastic fun.
All right. We're both learning. Everything's going to be great. This guy can see some tanks already.
Oh yeah.
I think that if these guys all go 22, they're going to be.
They're within 24.
They'll definitely be shooting tanks. Cool. I cannot go within 9 of your blips. Now that I say that out loud, you could have potentially kept me out of 24-inch range. But this deployment zone would have been hard for that. If it had been Hammer and Anvil, you could have done blips in front.
And then done demo blips as well for additional blips.
And made it hard. But I think with this deployment, I don't think you actually could have stopped me.
Okay. That was actually something I was not thinking about, and is...
What just happened? Well, I turned the light off. That was weird. Why would you turn off? Okay, well,
we have some mood lighting, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
All
right. So, and the camera's lower than my head, but the idea is I want you to see the table and us. So, hi. So what I was trying to explain to Peter, and since this is a learning game, we'll talk about it. So Peter's deployment zone's like this, right? So if he puts this, I'm sorry, I should move that. If he puts a blip right up on the line, then I can't stop within 9 of it. And 9 is here. The problem he has in this deployment zone is 9 still has to be touching the tanks.
Yeah.
There are lots of deployment zones where he potentially could have stopped me from first turn killing them. And then what I would have had to do is come up behind these walls with all of my haywire bikes and try to hide.
Yeah.
And then come next turn. So, I'm going to go ahead. Everybody's advancing because that's how we roll.
Yep.
Hey, chat. Can somebody tell me if the Shadow Seer's powers require line of sight? Thank you. Shadow Seer's powers, do they require line of sight? That is the question.
Mitch has changed his name.
Which is great.
I'll be watching chat in the meantime.
I'm pretty excited about this list, Peter.
I like the list a lot.
My list?
Yeah.
I'm excited about your list, too, just so everybody's clear what I'm saying.
Well, I'm going to probably need half a dozen reps with this thing before I can really make a proper value judgment on it. And I don't think this is going to be the list I'm able to take to Heresy or even SoCal.
Just get the bikes ready and borrow all my stuff.
The problem is I don't actually have enough horse bodies floating around.
Okay.
Unless I start ripping apart my existing riders, which I would really prefer not to do.
Right. Okay, so give me just 1 second because I'm new to this army. What I want to know is if I have to see them for Twilight Pathways. I do not, but it's 3 inches though, so that's good to know. Because if I can Twilight Pathways, that's pretty darn fun. So they move there. They're good to go. Okay. I'm going to Shadow Seer up here. He doesn't have first turn deep strike. He's still in there. Mm-hmm. So what I want to do is I want to have this back bike be 3 inches from him. which is going to be like right there. And so this bat bike, as a result, isn't going to be able to shoot. And that's a decision I'm making in order to try to get Twilight Pathways and put a 3-up invul on that unit. So the 3-up invul thing, and I learned this. I didn't know this. The 3-up invul deal is when you advance, so you can totally do it in the psychic phase. So I'm going to spend it on them too, by the way.
Yeah, 3-up invuls all around.
Well, not on the little tiny unit. This guy just came off his base, and I didn't build him or anything, so... Oh, there it is. I bought a couple people's Dark Eldar collections.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't paint these taluses. So, is he in range would be ideal. So, I think...
It's close, but I think you got him.
Okay. Well, I could be a lot more finicky with this movement, but it's a practice game, so we're not going to worry about that.
Like, if it's like half a millimeter, I don't care. You got him.
Right. Peter and I played our first time. I don't think it was our first time meeting when we played at Aberdeen.
It was my first time meeting you.
Was it? Okay.
It was 100% my first time meeting you.
Okay. And we played in the second round, which is probably not when Peter wanted to play me.
To be fair, like, I wouldn't have preferred any particular round at that point.
To play me?
Not because you're a bad player, a bad person. It's just because I sat down at that table, saw your list, remembered your reputation, thought we're gonna find out exactly how far across the room he can kick me, and I'm gonna try and learn as I fly. And I did. I actually, finally got to learn a little bit about how that Ynnari list worked because I had no idea going into that.
Yeah, you were pretty nervous in that game. It was not your. You were. The difference between that and the T-shift was huge.
Well, and to be fair, that was actually my second game with that list that you saw there.
Right.
At Aberdeen.
So these guys are going to just kind of sneak out here and make it so that Peter doesn't get Holdmar on the first turn.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's what they're going to do. I think I'm kind of... Oh, man. Usually I like to send the Autarch out with everybody. But I don't think I do because... I just don't think I do. I just don't think that that's a thing.
Entirely fair.
I don't need to doom anything. But I do know that Peter is going to shoot. Peter is going to shoot at bikes. Peter is not going to shoot at Rangers. So the Rangers are going to pop up the stairs and come over like this.
They're just going to be around, maybe harass and pick off a few wounds.
Well, then maybe they shoot the bikes, right?
Uh-huh.
There's lots of options. Let's have Mr. Farseer come way up here.
Cool.
Maybe he can doom the thing that you haven't put out yet. If you put something on that blip, I get to doom it.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Because why would doom need line of sight? I mean, really.
Because the Eldar are really cool, and they can think super hard. And thinking super hard means they don't care about walls.
These guys will also jump up here. And the Solitaire will come up here and get ready for future shenanigans. And the Swooping Hawks, who go forever, you might know, will come up here and go inside. Actually, can they shoot that blip if you put something there? Probably not.
So 24-inch range.
And they go 14. Do they go 14? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to use them the way I intended to use them, which is to put them in the building right here. Mm-hmm. They have a very important job next turn. They don't have an important job this turn. Okay, so they're there. These guys don't need to move because this guy can see two different Russes. What's up?
Oh, I'm just checking. I'm thinking through movement ranges on my units. I'm like, what kind of counterpunch do I have available next turn, assuming you blow up all of my tanks?
Oh, invisible. He does have to. The Shadowseer does have to see them for Twilight Pathways.
Okay.
So how am I going to do that? Am I going to risk it? He's a Psyker, which means the Sanctus very much wants to shoot him.
Well, the Sanctus can't show up this turn.
You can be in a blip. Oh, you didn't put him in a blip?
Nope, I put him in Deep Strike.
In that case, since you have no Deep Strike, he will stand right here for right now. I did spend a command point on a 6. I don't actually spend it. Ha-ha!
Nice!
That almost never happens with Craft World Eldar, you might be aware.
Yep, very aware.
Okay. Thank you, Roxanne. I read it too quickly. Cool. Somebody is saying you should always put the Sanctus in a blip because you can shoot him twice.
Yeah, and that's
the difference though is that I'm hiding all my characters. He can put the Sanctus like over here. Like I have given him...
Because he can...
he can shoot twice.
I can perfect ambush for free.
Yes,
so he can show up, bam, bam,
right,
and potentially clear out some stuff.
In another GSC list, what I would say is because you can only perfect ambush once per turn, including his free one, you don't want that because you need perfect ambush to go somewhere else. In your list, you maybe don't need it
because I can use lying in wait on the flamers if I really need to do it also that turn.
Right.
That's why I kind of put him there. That's what I want to be able to potentially put some hurt on characters, and that's...
It's all right. All right, now you need to put your things out because I've moved my army.
All right, that's entirely fair. All right, let's put some stuff out.
And now is where you spend command points to put people back into hiding if you want. Here's one thing I'd like you to keep in mind.
Yes.
I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. What can happen with GSC when you're going second and you have the tank commander list? What can happen is that you put too much stuff back in Deep Strike, and at top of 2 you get tabled.
Yep.
So don't do that.
That's like...
But I also don't have indirect fire, so if you put 10 dudes in that building right there, you're handled.
And that's what's going to happen over there.
Okay.
It's just a question of how do I handle the remainder of my... So, looking at this, you absolutely do not have a charge here. If they move again, then you potentially do.
They're actually a little bit too far. Because this is 22 right here. Yeah. They should all be in line with each other.
Okay.
There you go. There shouldn't be, unless you put people like right here, I don't have a charge unless I get Twilight Pathways on. Cool. Which makes sense, because I started on the board edge and moved 20 trenches over.
Okay, so she's here. It's like, no, I'm not putting a Patriarch that far forward. That seems like
you could.
That seems like a stupid
I
decision.
wouldn't, but you could. So these are bikes, these horses that are being put on the table, just so everybody's clear?
Yep. I open up a charge if I try and screen out this way.
Well, I'm not going to try to make an 11. Well, I mean, I guess I might as well try to make an 11-inch charge.
They have
shotguns.
You get shot by approximately one shotgun, and that is...
Right.
And if you get in, you can clear out a huge number of them.
Right, because they have 2 wounds and I do 2 damage.
And you ignore my armor.
Your specific armor?
So Rusted Claw, I'm a 5-up save, but I get a +1 against things that are 0 or -1, and those are -2 or -3.
Right.
So they'd sail straight through and I'd die.
Right.
Honestly, I'm just gonna live dangerous.
These guys aren't gonna get jumped, right? It's gonna be these guys that get jumped.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's just when they move again, they've got what, 16-inch move?
22. They get to advance.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's Shining Spears all over again. If someone had said, "Colin, this is Shining Spears all over again," I would have bought them a long time ago.
So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the bikers over here.
Okay.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion that these are going to be the ones that die because they're the ones that can get shot by them. So we're going to put that guy there. Blip over here. We're going to...
You need to stop me from being able to charge all of those tanks.
Correct.
Because what I'll do is I'll kill 2 of them and wrap the 3rd. And you don't want that.
And so if you move Twilight Pathways, you can't land here.
Right. So I have to charge them and not the tank.
Correct.
Yes.
If you land here, and these guys die, then you have at best like a 6-inch charge.
Okay.
Which is failable, but not by much.
Right. What is your other blip that's there?
It could be infantry.
Oh, you can't do what you're trying to do anyways.
Oh, they have to be declared. Okay.
No. They have to be within 3 inches of the blip, right?
So there was a blip right here. They all have to be?
So I haven't done this in a while, but everybody has to be within 3 inches of the.
Interesting.
Here, let's look it up so that you can read it and do it. I haven't played GSC in a while.
I mean, that makes my plan a little bit more complicated.
Yes. Sometimes with GSC, it is the correct decision. Oh, it's probably before the things up here. Sometimes with GSC, it's actually correct to just deploy stuff. All right, so hold on. Okay, so remove the marker before sitting at the right. Okay, so you put one guy within 1 inch of the marker, and everybody else has to be within 6 inches of that guy.
Okay.
So that's a 13-inch thing, but you couldn't screen across both tanks with one unit. So that handles your concern.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
And that's this, and you had a blip over there.
Correct.
And so this, you can do the same thing with this blip.
Right. So I have a 6-inch. I could put a squad right here, but that would mean that these would both be Patriarchs. And
or you send this back into Deep Strike.
Correct. I think what I do is I make this an infantry squad, make this an infantry squad, send this guy back into Deep Strike and make that a Patriarch.
Okay.
So
you spend a command point.
Yep.
So you're at some. Here,
I'm at
I got
12.
You. Okay.
So let's put a unit of infantry. So 5.
So he's deploying stuff. If anybody has any questions.
Why is this happening? How is this happening?
I got one thing here is I kind of got the deployment I wanted. I didn't realize it at the time because I'm brand new to this list. But if we'd gotten Hammer and Anvil, he'd have a lot more time to prepare for me. This whole if he went first, he has to try to kill me, and then if I go first, I'm gonna kill a bunch of Russes this turn.
Yep.
And I also might get to charge horses. They're not actually horses, but you know what I mean. But remember that he has an incredible amount of deep strike punch. So my bikes will basically all die the turn.
Well, I don't have
stuff
much.
comes in.
I do not have as much as a traditional.
Well, not punch, but I mean like his counter of all of the neophytes coming out and shooting me with lasers is going to be a lot of damage. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And the Webbers, because you are strength 3 base on the bikes, correct?
That's true.
So the Webbers actually have a use case against you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And sorry, this is the laborious part because it's like, where have my actual models gone for these guys? No. Well, that'll do. That'll do for now. So, one guy within 1 inch of the blip, and everyone else must be within 6. So we'll put the Webbers there. Okay, that's a decent screen, all things considered. Okay. And then back in and a Patriarch in a box. Okay.
Go back over there and put him 1 inch away from all the walls.
There we go.
Okay. Because I have Twilight Pathways.
And you could just.
And I will happily charge you. You have nobody to put wounds on.
And I would just die.
You would just die. Okay, so I have nobody to doom because you did not put anybody on that blip in front of that objective. My only power in my psychic phase is Twilight Pathways, which I am going to perils instead.
Are you going to command point?
I am going to command point, but I would need a 5 to pass it now, which I didn't get.
Okay.
So I spent a command point and I do not Twilight Pathways, which is really great news for you.
It is fantastic news for me.
I'm still going to kill some Russes, and I'm still excited about that.
Oh, yeah, no. Russes will die, but
Yes.
one will survive.
Maybe.
Well, probably, and he won't be tied up.
My intention is to go Russ, different Russ, different Russ, because if I don't kill them, they're crippled.
Fair.
So I'm actually only worried about killing one, or maybe 2. But
I might start with the fire prisms then. The fire prisms have the easiest job, just focusing one down like a laser, and then you can put this squad into this guy, and then these guys get the decision to either finish off that Russ if you fail.
Peter is absolutely right, and that is absolutely what I was thinking. So he's going to use the stratagem. They're going to pick this farthest left Russ, so they all get to shoot it. It's 1 command point. This is actually, honestly, probably overkill.
Yeah, it's...
So we'll start with now. I'm going to do the D3 damage profile.
Okay.
Because it is actually better in the situation.
Because it's going to ignore my armor anyway.
It already ignores your armor. It's already wounding on 3s. The other one would also wound on 3s.
You just have
I
more
get D3 shots for D3 rather than 1 shot for D6.
Correct.
So, the only situation where I'm probably going to do the D6 damage is when I'm shooting that stupid Iron Hands vehicle with the stupid relic. So, we'll start with the farthest away one. 2D3 shots. 2 shots.
Ooh.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling.
There we go.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Okay, and you have...
Nothing.
Let's just verify, because if it's minus... Oh, you don't have it anyways. It would need to be...
-3, and I believe it is -4, because -5 is the next
I think it is
profile.
2. So he takes 3.
Okay, cool.
And 1 gun's done.
Right.
Next gun. Ooh, the next gun's going to shoot more times, Peter. I don't know if you counted on that.
As long as it's more than 2.
Everybody hits. And...
Boom.
4. It's 43 shots.
See some big numbers.
1, 2, 3, 6.
6. Oh, I'm down to 3. I'm just going to leave that dice there because...
Final guy. 4 shots.
You can do it, buddy. Well, he needs a little bit more motivation than that.
Yep.
There we go.
Is this hitting?
That was hitting. Now you're going to be wounding.
Okay. Thank you. I got distracted. 3 go through, and he's dead.
He's
Does he blow up?
dead. Let's use a casino dice for fun. No, close, but not quite. Goodbye.
Right.
So, that wasn't quite overkill.
No. So I have only 4 bikes that are in.
Ooh.
Because of
Twilight Pathways failure.
Yeah. So 4 bikes into that rust that's hiding behind the building.
All right.
I'm going to get 5, 10, 14 shots.
Uh-huh.
And these are the guys at the 3-up involved, not these guys, just so we're all clear. 3s, I wish that they had rerolls. And this is 6s to wound, but 4s is enough to mortals. So these are D3s.
And then...
That's 2 mortals.
So 2 mortals, 2 D3, and 2 saves. Nice.
5, 6, 7 mortals, and 2 saves at -1.
2 saves at -1. Alright, so that's 8 total damage.
Yep. I'm going to shoot these 2 bikes up here into that tank. This is a unit of 2.
Oh, yeah. The ones I can't see because they're invisible.
4 shots. 2 hits. No wounds.
Okay.
Now, do I want to kill or do I want to maim? Is the question that we have in front of us. And the reason why I say that is he's not going to get...
No.
Peter's not going to get multiple kills on my turn. He might get a kill. He can kill them pretty easily. But everything else I have... Oh, I have these guys to shoot too, but they may not be in range of anybody.
Oh, they should have 36 on them.
They might be able to shoot those infantry dudes.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'll get the infantry, but not the tank.
I didn't want to shoot the tank.
I was fishing for mortals at that point.
I'm going to go ahead and... I don't think they all can see that tank either. So I'm going to put 3 into that tank and 3 into the other tank.
Oh, no, they can all see it. Barrel's poking out.
Okay. Well, that just makes my decision harder, though. He's at 3?
4.
4?
He's not quite at bottom. If he's at bottom, he's thoroughly maimed, and he's going to be pretty useless against you. Just across the board. He's only going to be hitting on 6s.
I know. I'm going to put all 6 of their shots into the other one.
Into the other one? Okay.
Tank commanders that hit worse is better because my whole army is -1 to be shot. 10, 19, 23, 24, which is 3 above average, I believe. 10, 14.
Yeah. Average should be like 21.
22, 24.
I can observe the
Oh,
chat while you're...
yeah, JP's right. I needed to shoot this tank at the end of the phase, not right now.
Oh, well.
I wasn't. It's fine. I wasn't going to shoot anybody else into that tank. I was going to leave the fire prison to do it. But JP here is absolutely right, and I did know that. Okay. End of phase.
Yep.
He's absolutely right, though.
Yeah, he is. All right. Good night, Mr. Lehman Ross. Yeah, that's good night.
That's
good night.
a lot of 6s.
Yeah, so how many is that? 6?
Hold on, let's see how many mortal wounds they did even without that. Man, they're fun. All right, so
He's
that's
dead.
7. Oh, I'm sorry, they did They did 13 mortal wounds without me rolling.
He is dead, guaranteed.
Yeah. So does he blow up?
Yes, he does. All right.
10,
Cool.
13,
So
16,
you just
17,
got a really
18,
good
19.
draw out of that because he just blew up.
You should re-roll that probably. Oh, maybe not. You're going to kill a horse?
He's going to kill a horse, but he's going to drop this guy.
I did 19 mortal wounds plus the saves, if anyone's wondering. It's only 3 inches in D3, so you're only going to hit the horses. You're not going to hit the guard squad.
The issue is him, because he drops a bracket guaranteed.
Yes. Now, if you only do 1 to him, you can jury rig him.
Oh, that feels like such.
But that's a CP. I just re-roll it.
Yeah, let's just CP that. Okay, taking me down to 11. Oh, he really wanted to blow up.
Right. All right. So I'm going to shoot some rangers who move
the wrong tank
into some infantry. And are they all in range, or do I need to be? We'll shoot the farther away unit first.
Okay.
So this is 5 shots on 4s because rangers are bad at moving. Only 1 hit, 1 wound and a mortal wound.
So a guy gets planked off.
But then the other guy has a.
He has a 4-up save.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
He's fine.
Okay, and then the other guys. 1 hit, nothing.
Cool.
Good job, rangers. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and score us. I got 2 of my mark for deaths on the first turn. I killed 2 things, and I killed and held. Your turn, Peter.
All right.
Do either of those have demos, or the 2 that are
no? They have 1 demo charge on the sergeant,
Okay.
But they do have the grenades, so I could actually potentially do some harm to you. We will see though. Yeah.
Here they come.
I mean, there's nothing for it. Like if I can put the wall up on this squad, with drive-by demolitions, I totally will.
I thought they only had 1. Oh, you just get +1 to wound, you mean?
It's +1 to hit, +1 to wound, and I can spend another strat for a total of 2. I'll double check to make sure they're actually only 1 apiece. They might be 2 for drive-by demolitions.
I thought you only had 1 demo charge in there.
Correct, but they all have grenades.
Oh, okay.
So they got all like grenade you at +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Okay.
Which
Seems great.
it seems like a better way to potentially do damage to you.
Sure.
I have 16.
Where's the Alphus at? Is he in Deep Strike?
The Alphus is in Deep Strike.
Okay, because he would also help that.
Yeah. So he's actually just going to. These guys are going to go inside.
They already were inside.
Well, they had to have 1 guy outside.
Okay.
And they're going to stay an inch away from the walls.
Very smart.
So that if I go absolutely ham and everything goes terribly, terribly wrong for me, I can't get tabled.
Right. I was in a tournament game. I was 2 models, 2 neophytes, auto passing morale in order to not get tabled. Okay, so here's the thing to keep in mind about Patriarchs.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredibly important to your army, and they're really good in combat, and it's tempting to go ham with them. It's usually not a good idea to trade them, because their powers are incredible, their anti-morale aura is huge.
Correct.
So if you send him out right there, you're saying, I'm going to kill something and then die. Because you don't have any deep strike to bring in.
Correct.
At the very least, you want to put him behind those guys and make me kill them first.
And these guys are going to potentially move forward with him. I'm just mentally trying to math out, because there are a couple of things I think I can power from beyond these guys, which would make them more dangerous when they inevitably charge you.
Correct.
Same deal with mass hypnosis potentially, although honestly these guys might be more worth it for mass hypnosis.
Yes, those are good powers. You might even want to drive your tank forward and put him behind your tank, like that. Like you need to protect your Patriarch.
Okay, let's check ranges on. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct.
Oh my gosh. JP says it's actually he's talking about the Fire Prism strat. For those that don't know, this is JP Mao. He's on my team and an incredible Eldar player. JP says it's actually a bonus versus Knights and G-Man because if they have Knights that can stand back up at the end of the phase, you make them do that before the last prism fires. It's your turn. You get to pick what order it happens in. Knight stands back up and last prism then blasts in. JP, that's amazing. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yep. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Where are the powers? Where did they hide the powers?
What's wrong?
Psychic powers.
What do you
there we
want to know?
I just want to check ranges.
Oh, 18.
18. Oh, wow. Okay. From
Both of the powers you're asking about are 18 inches. Mass Hypnosis and Might from Beyond. Might from Beyond might be 12. No, it's 18.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, really? And then...
Now, that's also the Warlord, right?
Yeah.
So he's got the Familiar. We just didn't pull one out there.
Yeah.
Here, do you want a Death Jester Familiar following you around?
I think I might blow him this turn just to get a smite off. 24-inch. Cool. Okay, so... All right.
You need the power. You need the Familiar to cast 2 in a turn. So if you want both powers, you have to...
okay, yeah. That makes sense. So we're gonna move him here. We're gonna advance him.
Move your other guys first.
They could move around him.
Oh, very true. Sorry, go ahead. Yes, you should always advance him because he can advance and charge.
Okay, 9 inches. So there. All right. Now we're gonna move the infantry. Who? I'm just gonna give him a little love and wrap right here.
Can you put one guy right here?
Oh.
And that way you're holding the same as me?
Not without advancing and sacrificing shooting.
Okay.
16-inch range. Yeah, we just want to make sure we can Weber you for...
Why not, right?
There. Make sure for 6. Yeah, we can scoot in a little bit further. Tank.
It's going to die, so I would use it as a blocker.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about double shooting the battle cannon. He's just going to drive forward like that.
See, I actually think that's smart. You also got on the objective.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm not going to hemorrhage hold more. Okay. With that done, yeah, we're going to move on to the psychic phase. We're going to cast Might from Beyond on them. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. In fact, it's perils. Is that worth a reroll? I'm outside of 24.
Here's the crappy thing. Are you going to pop the Familiar this turn?
The Familiar could... I want to Mass Hypnosis them because they're the squad that I'm not going to do damage to, and I would like to force them to be less useful.
That's smart. I only say that because... Well, you can put your first wound on him. If you don't, then you can never put wounds on him. Because you've already put wounds on the other guy in the unit.
Because he's a model being removed from Perils of the Warp, does the Familiar explode?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I would just take the damage.
On the Familiar? Just eat it?
No, don't take it on the Familiar because you want to use the Familiar to cast a power.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you want to reroll. It's going to pass no matter what you reroll. The problem with wounding him is I've got a lot of sniping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn a reroll. So
Sure.
taking me down to I believe 10. I perils anyway.
That wasn't rolled flat.
Really? Okay.
Wow. All right.
Dice gods say I perils.
How much damage does he take?
2.
Okay.
Cool. 2 damage suffered. Anyway, they are now very Might from Beyonded, very hard.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn the Familiar, and we're going to cast mass Hypnosis on them.
Sure.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's the psychic phase. Now we're going to move on to shooting. I'm going to triple check my costs because if
It's 1 each.
Okay.
To drive-by demolitions and the combo. Yeah, it's 1 each.
Okay, cool. So 2.
Okay.
I believe that's...
And you also just used 1.
Yeah, so 8
Okay.
remaining. And this is why GSC burned through command points really fast. Okay. So we're going to... Yeah, here we go. We've got our demo charge.
Okay.
In green.
And 9 or however many.
Yeah, and 9 regular. So 4 demo charge shots.
Go ahead and just roll those. Let's just complete those, and then you can do the rest.
Okay. All right. Hitting 1. Sorry, twice, because I negate the -1.
Right. So you're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Okay.
And then wounding you on 2s.
2s for days. 2s +1, actually.
Well, unfortunately, the +1 doesn't help me at all. There.
3 up invul.
3 up invul. Nope.
Come
D3. Looks
Got
like
one.
a dead bike to me.
Yep.
All right.
Let's take the one that doesn't have a model.
All right, and then 9d6 grenade. Ooh, that's good. Gonna need more bite. I'm gonna need more dice.
Do you want a dice set?
Sure. I'll just count the ones I have so far. 10, 12, 15, 20, 26, 32.
Okay.
All right, well. Oh, that wasn't an amazing roll. Thank you, Dyson.
You're hitting on what?
4s.
Yep. Winning on 5s? Oh, you didn't want to.
Ooh.
Oh, no!
Chaos. Okay.
Hold on. You had 4 4s.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not familiar with assault
Hit the
dice at
button.
all.
And you went in on 5s?
It should be 4s because you're T4.
All right, isn't it strength 3? Frag grenades?
Yes, and I get a +1 because of drive-by demolitions.
Oh, right, of course.
So
you got 7.
7? All right.
Okay, I'm going to do 3 of invuls. And that's cocked. I take 2 damage.
Cool.
And I'll put it on the stair right here.
All right. Next up, in terms of shooting, how many command points do you have left?
7.
7. Okay. I'm going to put shots. I'm just going to shoot everything from this guy into them.
And he moved.
Correct.
Right, so you're probably not going to overcharge. I'm deciding if I want to LFR.
Yeah. I'm not going to overcharge.
You should. Well, you shouldn't. So you're going to have D6 shots, and then you're going to hit on... He's hitting on 4s into 5s. No, go ahead.
Okay. Battle cannon. 4 shots.
5s. Nice. Winning on 2s. 3 up invuls. Got this guy.
Picks up a guy.
Yep.
All right. And then heavy bolter. I also completely forgot.
On 6s. He moved.
Yeah, and I completely forgot my orders, which is okay. That's my lesson.
He's rerolling ones.
I was actually probably going to strike and shroud with him.
Strike and shroud, then.
No, but I'm not taking that. That's my. I need to learn that.
No,
lesson.
no. You're being silly. This is a learning game.
Okay.
He's got strike
and shroud. All right. So 6s.
Okay, and 3s.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
So you got a guy.
I got a guy.
So both the Star Below guys are gone. In that unit. Ooh, hey.
Models.
Right.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the Webbers into these guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just. This guy can't see because I put a tank in front of him.
That is a thing that happens.
So we're gonna get 1 mining laser into you. So mining laser hitting on 5, and then 2 Webbers, and then probably some Lasguns. I miss with the mining laser, and then 2 Webbers. Woo, that's 4 shots.
Is the mining laser heavy?
Oh yeah, so I'm just never hitting with that thing. I forget. Oh yeah, no, it's totally heavy.
Yeah,
okay. Anyway, wounding you on 3s with the Weber because I automatically hit. Cool. That's 2 saves of 4 up on them.
You do a damage to me.
I do a damage. All right, let's get some Lasguns.
From the ones that don't have a tank in front of them?
There are some people who can see.
Right.
The Lasguns actually can all see, hilariously.
Okay. All right.
It's just 4 shots.
Uh-huh.
Looks like 2 hits to me.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 wound.
Saved it.
Cool. All right.
What a turn that was, right? You
Oh,
want to charge?
Yeah, I'm going to charge you.
Okay. I'm going to shoot you.
Overwatch me.
11, 13.
Okay.
And force. 1.
1. Okay. No, I take a wound.
All right, take it.
Ow. All right.
I think you might make it.
You wanted to fail. All right, so 5 inches. I'm in.
Okay. Weirdly, I haven't played with GSC bikes, and I haven't ever actually played against them either.
Yeah, they have 1 attack. But they do have cultist knives, so they are going to up that to 2. And I do have Might from Beyond. So.
Yeah, so you got that going for you.
And are you -1 only against shooting?
Yes, only against shooting.
Okay, cool. So, I'm going to take out my dice. 10. All my objective markers in here getting in the way of getting more dice out. I should have had these ready. Okay. Yeah, I can.
So it's 20 attacks? Or is it 30?
So
are the cultists and their other attacks the same?
So it's 10 dudes, the knife attack, Might from Beyond, Sergeant has a bonus.
Fine.
So
their normal attacks don't have AP on them?
No, none of any kind. All right, here we go. Hitting on 4s. Oops, that was a...
Strength what?
Strength 4, because of Might from Beyond. So,
7?
7.
Okay. 7 3-ups. You do damage.
Oh. That was not very impressive, but I did a thing. Prepare to lose lots of bikes.
I wasn't entirely sure why you charged them.
I was more optimistic about my damage output than I should have been.
Fair enough. I didn't know. I didn't do the math or anything. So
Yeah, no. I thought I'd be able to put down a little bit more smack, but I really should have taken into account the fact that,
I have a 3-up invul.
you have a 3-up invul, and I'm not really going to chew through that.
I think I have 2 attacks each.
I think you have 3.
I think I have 3 attacks each.
3 or 4.
No, I think it's 3. Now that I think about it from the last time I played.
It's a Harlequin on a bike.
Yes. So
His friend is just driving.
3s.
Well, I mean, that was doing me some good.
Right? And then
4s. Strength 4? T4?
yeah, because they've got glaives. Strength 4s. So
3,
4 at -2, 2 damage each.
2 -2, 2 damage each. I just kind of lose some bikes.
Right?
4 bikes. Ow.
Including the one that was already wounded.
Correct.
Just to be careful.
Which is why I knocked a dice over. Because that was the one I was grabbing.
Okay, I'm just going to check really quick that I rolled that correctly. Yes. -2, 2 damage. Okay. Morale on them?
All right. Leadership 7 or 8? 4? Well, if it's an 8, I don't lose 1.
It's probably an 8.
Yeah, they have higher leaderships than you'd expect. Yeah,
It is,
it's 8.
it's bottom of 1.
Okay.
So they love it. Alright, so you did not kill a thing.
You're safe from morale.
So, you held a thing. We held the same. I killed more.
Yes, you did.
Did you recon?
No.
Okay.
Well,
So at the end of
no,
1...
absolutely not.
Okay. At the end of 1, it is 5-1. We're going to update the thing, because people like it when we update the thing. So, 5. And 1. Not a good turn for Peter. However, most of Peter's army is not here yet. so there's that.
I've got that going for me.
Yeah, so you got that going for you, which is nice. Okay, so my plan for this turn is to screen out Peter's Deep Strike and kill what he has on the table.
Yep, solid plan.
It's not a bad plan. So these guys are going to start. So what I want is I want a zone here where nothing's coming in.
No landy.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at 9 from this fire prism. You know, I think the fire prisms are actually going to kill those bikes.
They have the tools.
That's what they're actually going to do. So this is 9 from that guy. So if I put them like here, if I put them here, for example, he's way back here with when he comes in. So these guys are going to advance down here. They're going to be 9 inches from the board edge, because why not? This guy's going to be 2 inches from his friend. I played so much Tau that I feel like there's a bunch of things I probably was supposed to do at the beginning of my turn.
And it's like, I forgot. Yeah, right? I think realistically, this is the guy who actually moves out, because the closest will be the unit of bikes, and you can just pick them up.
Right.
And then the other guys don't have to move, because you've got one guy.
He can already see the bikes.
Well, correct. I don't think you really need more than one to actually start shooting up bikes before the bikes just evaporate.
Could be.
Because I'm still in morale bad lands. Oh yeah, but you don't need to worry about picking up the Lehman Russ, because the Lehman Russ is just going to ambiently die.
Oh, I'm going to kill it.
Oh yeah, no, it's dead. It's just a... You shouldn't bother wasting your shooting on it. I was thinking about you have to shoot a Lehman Russ, but you don't. The Lehman Russ is useless.
I wouldn't go that far. Swooping Hawks. Incredibly brave Swooping Hawks. What are the Swooping Hawks doing, Peter?
The Swooping Hawks are getting ready to pick up a bunch of guardsmen.
Oh, actually, no. I mean, sure, that'd be great. But more specifically, the Swooping Hawks are making so you can deep strike here and charge my stuff into my ship.
They can accomplish both of these things at the same time.
It's true. So I'll probably have to bring in something else over here.
Oh yeah, you could.
Maybe I'll just go a little bit farther this way. Cool. I love Swooping Hawks. They're my favorite.
Swooping Hawks are so much fun, and I think we are both in agreement that if they get new models...
Oh, I will buy so many of them.
Uh-huh. 6 wounds.
So, Peter has the ability to come in 3 inches away.
With one unit, yes.
Right, but he's got a Kelermorph. And the Kelermorph can kill any of my characters that he pleases. There's little I can do about that other than hiding. So we're going to put all 3 of these characters inside of this building.
Well, I believe you are correct to be concerned about the Kelermorph. I don't think that's actually what I'd be using my 3-inch on.
Well, we'll see. Where are you guys going to go? I should have taken recon, honestly, now that I see how it's playing out.
And these guys advanced in order to be a 3-up invul, correct? Or are you going to save that?
Yeah, I'll make them have the 3-up invul instead of these guys this time.
Well, I don't think they can, because I don't think you can advance after falling back.
I cannot. Which is why I said they won't have an invul. Okay. But they can go 16.
They can come say hello.
And I can't take that objective from him. So, where do I actually want to go? You know what? I don't think I want to go over there. I think I want to come over here.
Mm-hmm. That's the smart move. Because that makes it way harder for me to, say, drop in the bikes 3 inches away.
It's true.
And, blow you up.
Right. It's a true story. And they can still shoot stuff, because they're cool like that. This is on him. Do I want to bring anything in? Or do I want to bring everything in next turn? I think I'm going to bring in things next turn, because Peter has to bring in, like, a bunch of his army. Oh, man, I could take, like, the whole table. Oh, that'd be really fun. Well, I have 2 units. I have a unit of Rangers and 2 units of Swooping Hawks.
You could just be all over.
I can just go everywhere and make it miserable for you. Well, that's the correct thing to do.
It is.
I'm going to do it. Did I put all my Rangers up? I did. So I only have 2 units of Swooping Hawks to bring in. So what would I do to make this really miserable for him?
So,
I put one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I put one... No, it's not enough. Sorry, I'll save them. their counterpunch against the stuff you're bringing on is too good.
Yeah, so realistically, like one unit over here, I think is fine. Actually, I don't know, because they get picked up by these guys. If these guys aren't, well, those guys
aren't going to live. It's fine. So the deal is that he has 1,000,000 guardsmen and handflamer acolytes still on the table. All of that stuff is super easy for for Swooping Hawks rather to kill.
Yes.
So they're valuable to me, and so I'm not going to do that. But I could have done my whole movement phase to hold the entire table if I had wanted. Okay, psychic powers. None of them matter. So I'm not going to cast any of them because I can't doom anything because I don't think I can doom that tank.
Yeah.
I could totally doom that tank.
To what effect?
Because I want to. He's doomed.
Okay, I feel doomed.
I can shoot you with rangers now. Okay. All right. What do I want to shoot first? Well,
I like how you spared the unpainted one. That's just kind of how that went, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't on purpose.
I know. I'm just amused by that happenstance.
I'm going to shoot these 4. I'm going to shoot them into that Russ.
That's a good call.
Let's get rid of that thing. And I'm going to shoot that Russ 16 times.
Okay. Keep in mind the -1, which is still technically in effect.
From Shroud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hit you on force.
Oh boy. I don't know if that... I think that saved me like 1 hit, 2 hits.
Well, 2 hits.
Yeah, well, potentially 2 more wounds. He's dead.
Yeah, he was super dead.
Big
He blew
boom
up on me?
Big boom! No.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't want to explode.
Alright. Those guys are going to shoot your guardsmen.
Okay.
And the reason I'm shooting the guardsmen is that I'm intending to snipe Captain Stubing there. And I don't want him to throw wounds onto the guardsmen. Because the guardsmen can just die, which is also great. 66 shots. Weird. Okay. 18, 22, 25, 26.
Good night, guardsman.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm hitting on 3s. Because I'm the advance and shoot thing.
Is that blue dice there?
Thank you. And this is 3s. Sorry, guardsmen. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 at -1. 14 6-ups.
5-ups.
Oh, they ignored -1. Right.
Yes. Well, no.
They get a +1.
I get a +1 against 0 and -1.
Right.
So, functionally, they do. Well, that was, I think, better than average, but still not remotely good enough. Because that is not quite exactly the unit. It overkilled by 1.
Okay. Now I'll see if the rangers that I intended to shoot at that guy are even in range of him. Oh, for days.
Totally.
Okay. Alright, so here's the first 5 rangers into the Patriarch.
Hi, Patriarch.
2 hits.
1
One mortal wound, 1 save.
Um,
Made you save.
Yep.
Okay.
We're up. Alright, so...
Here's the other ones. 3 hits. 1 wound.
That is a 2, so that is a fail.
Okay.
Alright. I'm at 2 wounds remaining.
Alright, so these two, well, do I want to spend the stratagem and kill the bikes? Do I need to kill? Can I shoot him with 2 tanks? Well, if I shoot him with this first tank, way back here, you're going to make it so this one can't see you. This one can see 4 of them, and there's 6 of them there, and then there's these 2 guys to shoot them as well. I keep thinking they have the Krieg.
Oh, and they're -1 to be hit. I keep forgetting about that.
Well, I haven't shot them yet.
Okay, yeah.
So that's fine.
I
yes, they are -1 to be hit. You're right. How important even is that? It's really not that important. I'm not going to spend the stratagem.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot with this guy back here, who can only see 1 guy. I'm going to do the, I'll do the D6, strength 6, -2, 1 damage thing. because that'll work best against them. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because they are standing next to the Autarch.
9 shots.
6, 9, 4s, rerolling 1s.
Okay, 4.
3 wounds. Minus 2.
Minus 2 is going to sail straight through.
Yep.
So I pick up...
a guy in a wound.
And yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to pick him up, but a wound.
I'll do the next one. 8 shots. I probably shouldn't have done the stratagem. It just seemed like a waste. 3s. 3 at minus 2, so... Oh, no, you don't do it.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Well, that's just 2 more bikes.
All right. These 2 guys will shoot into them as well.
Okay. 7 shots.
7 shots. I think I hit that one. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 1.
1.
Just the damage.
Well, it's minus 1, so I do get a 5-up save. And I pass it.
Right. So
we've been ignoring their armor up until this point.
It didn't even occur to me that I could have actually shot the Patriarch. Oh, because he would have been closest. All right. Do we get the Swooping Hawk Patriarch? You're right, we don't. It's sad. Well, the one up in the watchtower will shoot your guys that he probably can see. Maybe not. Let's not worry about it. It's not that important. It's not important. All right. So those bikes are going to charge that Patriarch.
Okay, well, I scream angrily at you.
6 is probably fine.
Beat me up.
You have 2 wins left?
Yes.
Okay. And the familiar is gone.
Yes, the familiar is indeed gone. Goodbye, Mr. Patriarch. It was cool.
I could charge them in, but then my screen is gone. I think I'll let you have 3 backs there. I think that's fine. So we are going to trap you just in case this goes horribly. He's going to send on the objective, but still be within an inch. All right. So I got 4 dudes that have AP and multiple damage, so we'll do them separately. 3, 6, 9, 12. On 3s. Lots of misses. Strength 4, so 5s. 3, 2 damage each.
Alright, 5-up invuls.
4 invuls.
4? Oh, he is 5-up.
He's better than a Broodlord. He has a 4. I'm pretty sure.
5-up.
Okay, fair enough. He's a 4-up save. That's how he's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Alright.
Yeah, I think there's a way to give your dude a
There
4-up
is.
invul if you are a particular kind of...
I think the relic also. The
There's a
Overwatch
relic.
relic makes you 4-up invul.
Really?
Or no, it makes you -1 to be hit. That's what it does.
Okay. That's actually probably worth it.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of times where you want to know Overwatch. All right, morale here because I killed another 4 of them.
3.
Okay,
killed
so on a
3.
6, it's bad.
No.
Not bad. All right, so I killed a bunch of things. I finished. I didn't finish Mark for Death. I got another Mark for Death. I kill and hold, and I got a Headhunter.
Cool.
To you.
All right.
So it is bottom of 2. Peter needs to bring things in. He has things that he can bring in for turns and turns and turns. He doesn't bring everything in. But he needs to... The problem that Peter is in is that I am on 3 objectives.
Correct.
And GSC wants to hold the board. It's a big part of their game plan.
Alright, I'm going to spend 3 for lying in wait.
You need to move your... You should move your things first.
Oh, is it at the end? Oh, yeah, well, you're
At
right.
the end of the movement.
And everything else has to actually do their thing. So 14-inch. actually don't have any other movement to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All movement complete, because I have 2 units on the board. Lying in wait. 3 inches away. Guys with blue banners have demo packs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does the unit have 5 or 10?
5.
Okay.
Because I can only use up to 5.
Yeah, but you can do it now when they come in, and then do it again in the shooting phase.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But that's like, it ends up being like 7 command points. It's not really...
It's
thing
a
that you should
lot
list
of
around.
command points to go all in on that.
Yeah.
I don't have that many command points kicking around, unfortunately. So this guy's going to be here. We're going to bring in a unit. We're just going to bring the unit that we killed last time in next to him. So we're going to make sure we're 9 inches away. More than 9. There we go.
Oh, you have a game buster.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what we hadn't thought about. Because you killed 2 bikes. Do you want some water? I'm gonna get some water for you.
Sure.
All right. I'll get water for both of us.
Guess I can talk to Twitch chat. So I'm bringing in another unit. My game plan, and this is not me attempting to hide things from Colin, I just haven't bothered mentioning it up until this point, is I'm going to try and put my Neophyte Hybrids and spread them around in the central ruins, because provided that I can make him, or force him to need to move the fire prisms to get to me, I can potentially make it so that I can last longer than you would normally expect of the Neophyte Hybrids, because they will have a 3-up when they are in cover, which is pretty good for shrugging off all of those swooping hot shots. It's not amazing, but it is better than one would otherwise expect from guardsmen. So, in light of that, we're placing a unit here. Staying 9 inches away from all of these big scary things that we don't like. I'm actually going to probably put these guys on this side so they can Weber and mining laser things. So that's 1, 2, 3.
No.
So, after you left, I was like, I should probably describe what my game plan is going into this.
All right.
To Twitch chat. And so my plan, we'll see how it goes, is to try and occupy some of these central ruins, because the Neophytes, while in cover, will be in possession of 3-up saves, which, while that is not the greatest save the world has ever known, it is certainly more capable of shrugging off
All of the stuff I do.
all the stuff that you're going to throw at me one way or another.
Uh-huh.
Because I fully anticipate taking a lot of... Uh-oh. That was not good. I'm not outside. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put these guys on the bottom floor here, but I'm just going to put them like that. Now, obviously, if the great enemy known as your fire prisms can see me, I just die. I just go away. I don't really get saves against them.
Okay.
But, you know.
Do you want to shoot some rangers?
I would like to, certainly. Question is, can I get within 16 inches of you? The answer to that question appears to be yes. So if I get him in parallel, we're just going to get those guys there. And we'll mining laser at things, I guess.
Sure, why not, right?
So these guys.
If you get the rangers, those rangers are going to be -2 to be shot at, so that's not going to
I mean, I'm not going to hit them with anything except the Webbers. So.
Well, you might hit them with the other things. Not the mining laser, because it's going to hit on 7s.
Actually, no, because the mining laser, you don't count as moving when you land.
Yes, you do.
The fact said no. I'm like 90% certain. I thought I read this morning.
Which fact?
The most recent Genestealer Cult fact saying that things that arrive from ambush, unless they actually move, do not count as having moved.
All right, you keep going and I'll look it up.
You find out if I'm completely and totally
Well, it's the
wrong.
thing that I need to know, so that I know that for everybody else in the game they count as moving.
The other question is the Kelermorph worth bringing in? Just to try and shoot some stuff. I think I will bring in the Kelermorph, just I want to try and guarantee a kill over here. And honestly, it's going to be really easy for you to hide from me for the rest of the game. So yeah, we're going
great. Yeah. Neat.
Yeah, that's why you hear people talk about these guys hitting on 3s out of Deep Strike. Because they can get the +1 from other things.
Right.
They would hit on 4s if they actually counted as moving.
Right.
But it's a nifty little thing. I'm going to put the Kelermorph right here. We're just going to...
Well, make sure he's 9 away.
Oh yeah, no, he's more than 9 away. I'm also checking my 12-inch ranges. Let's make sure we're good. Everyone out. There we go. 100% out. Cool. That looks like it.
Okay.
5 left. Okay, cool.
What do you have left? What do you have not on the table?
So currently, not on the table, I have a Patriarch, a Primus, and a unit of Acolytes. I have dropped in all of my Neophyte Hybrids, because you've removed 1 unit.
Right.
I have 4 currently on the table. Oh, sorry, and 1 more unit of bikes. Question is, do I bring in the unit of bikes? Because I cannot... No, I should probably bring in the unit of bikes just for more board control presence, simply because if I don't, I'm not going to get to do anything with them, because my 3 command points are basic... Well, so here's the comparison. Do I leave myself open to potentially flamer things or opportunistically bomb things? Or do I just bring in the bikers now, knowing that I'm going to flame something next turn?
I don't know.
Well,
the hand flamers and all of the demo bikes in the same list is rough. I didn't think about that when I was helping you with the list. It's too many things. Well, if you had started any of them on the table and put them back in line and wait, they could come in on 4, 5, or 6. But you still have the command points for it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. You could bring them in and hide them.
Yeah, that's what I was considering, is just bringing them in, like, over here.
Because if you put them in, like, right here, as long as I can't see them from this thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call. Because I have all of my table corners right now. So.
The game looks really different when Peter has models on the table.
It does. I don't know if it looks good, but it looks different.
It does look different.
I'm just going to spread them out a little bit. Because... Actually, no. Towing to cover doesn't matter because they're bikes, not infantry.
Well, it does if they're obscured, which they would be.
Well, it depends on... I'm thinking swooping hawks.
Okay.
Like, if you can see me with those guys, it's over. I don't get a save. It's over.
All right.
It's more a matter of...
Swooping hawks.
Swooping hawks. Can I reduce the incoming damage from swooping hawks? The answer is not from cover.
Okay.
So... Alright, I think that's going to be it. We're going to enter the psychic phase. The psychic phase is just going to kind of leave.
Because you have a picture of on the table.
Correct. Oh, and sorry, I also have a Sanctus off, but he can do it for free. So he can do his shenanigans for free.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to enter shooting. He is going to designate them as the target that I get a +1 against.
Sure.
And we are going to do our Wombo combo.
I guess I should LFR them this time.
It's probably a good call.
Yeah. So I will LFR. Do I roll 1 or 2 for Path of Command? Is it per command point or per stratagem for Path of Command?
I think
you just played a whole tournament with them.
I've always rolled 1 for stratagem.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 4.
Okay.
So +1 -1.
JP's probably just going to be like, you did that wrong in the chat. JP would know. You'd think I would know, but I've always just rolled 1 for command.
Well, I was told that they errated it, and I don't get to roll when you spend.
Yeah, okay.
So I know that. Anyways.
It's good to know.
I have very little experience having a craft world warlord. I played a lot of Ynnari. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's begin. Let's do some demo charges.
Okay. +1 -1. So hitting on
4s.
Well, no, because the strat makes it 3s, right?
The strat makes it. Well, the strat would give me a +1. I get a +1 from them, so I actually just land at 4s again. They're innate +1.
Oh, I'm Harlequin bikes. I have a -1 as well.
Correct.
That's what I wasn't remembering. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just hitting on 4s.
Okay.
There we go. That was not an amazing roll for number of shots, all things considered, but I will take it. Here we go.
4s. If anyone is wondering, that I knew this unit was in danger, and that's why they're the one with the 3 up impulse.
Yep. Well, I wound every single time.
Right, because you wound me on 2s.
2s. So 7 saves.
Okay. 3 up impulse.
Looks like 2.
I'll go ahead and No, I will.
Okay. First one. Kills a bike.
Okay.
Second one. Doesn't quite kill a bike.
Okay.
All right, and now we're going to do...
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you need to roll the rest of your stuff.
Yeah, the rest of the grenades.
A bike is dead and a bike has taken 2 wounds. So a bike has 1 wound.
Okay, so that is, that would have been a lot.
I was wondering if I can pull the Keller out.
You can totally pull the Keller out of range.
How many, what do I have to kill to do that? Just these 2? Because I'd rather kill them, if given the option.
It'd be just those 2.
Okay, so he's dead and that other guy has 1 wound left on him.
1 and then 2 more.
What's going on here?
Here we go. I'm counting up. I rolled 6, I rolled 6, I rolled 4, I rolled 1, I rolled 3.
Oh, they're throwing grenades at me?
Yeah. They all throw their grenade weapons, but I can only throw up to 5 of them as demo charges.
Okay.
So, here we go. 4s again. And then wounding you on 4s. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was okay.
5?
5. Nope, looks like I pick him up.
Take that, Kelermorph.
Take that.
Okay.
That equals taken. All right.
And I'm going to go like this because it makes the game look better.
Yep, that's totally fair.
Okay.
And, I mean, she will fire her sniper rifle at you.
Who? Oh, the Alphus.
The Alphus. She hits.
Okay. Okay.
We
need some Neophytes.
Yeah, let's get some Neophyte action going on here. So these guys, we're just going to shoot the 2 Webbers at you. All right, 4.
Okay. 3s.
2 saves.
Saved them.
Totally fine. All right, and then we'll do the mining lasers. So I'm hitting on 5s because I have the +1, so that negates 1 of your penalties. Boom, that's a 1. And that's a wound.
Saved.
Totally fine. All right, let's Lasgun you. It's pretty good. Yeah, 2.
Got a wound.
Take a wound.
This time I'll put on these stupid guys that don't have the cool weapons. Oh, what's going on here? I hit that guy. Yep.
Yeah, so my placed ones. So these guys are going to Weber and mining laser the squad as well.
Sure.
So we'll do our Webbers. All right. I really like my 4 shots. Don't like wounding though a ton. Okay, 2.
Did another wound.
Oh yeah, mining lasers. I am not within the range for the +1, so I hit on 6s. Yeah, 6s.
Oh, I'm sorry. This guy already had a wound floating on him, so
Okay.
I'm taking him away to make that right.
1 hit, and it fails to wound.
Okay.
Cool. And well, I have one guy who can actually see you with his Lasgun. Is he within rapid fire range? No. So, bang. Nothing. Cool. Over here. We'll start with the Webbers.
Over here?
Yep, over there.
-2.
Well, the Webbers don't care. Webbers get 5 hits.
Yeah. Because they're amazing.
They wound every single time.
Okay.
Should be 3-ups. You're in cover, right?
Everything covered. You still kill 3 of them.
All right. Well, mining lasers are all everything's firing at the same time, so it's mining laser time. Mining lasers don't do anything. My lasguns are going to be out of range.
I guess I should leave the guy that's actually on the...
That okay. There we go. Will I actually have? Yeah. No. Okay. Lasguns. Here we go. Tickle. No. Cool. Over here.
Oh.
He's going to throw... One guy's going to throw a grenade at this squad.
Yes.
And then shotgun them. And the other 2 are going to shotgun.
Okay.
Okay, so grenade. Hey, 4 shots. Hitting on 5s. 2. That's not going to do anything.
Okay.
And then 2 shotguns.
Wow.
They all miss.
Impressive.
Very. I think that's it. Not a very intimidating shooting phase, not gonna lie. But I am on the board again, which is cool. I appreciate being on the board.
Okay. Do you want to charge me?
I am going to charge you.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge both units.
With what?
The bikes. Sorry, yeah, my bikes.
Into all of my Harlequin bikes?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I hope opportunistically that I will survive, and any unit that I have tied up cannot advance. And any unit that cannot advance cannot be assigned a 3-up invul. I'm attempting...
Yeah, but you're going to die. Why not do a 7-inch charge into the Swooping Hawks and actually kill things? You don't have Might from Beyond on you either.
It's true.
So you're not going to kill anything. But if you charge both of these units of bikes, these ones only have bolos, so that sounds bad. But like this is 12 attacks at 2 damage AP minus 2.
If I land here,
then
it's 3. It's 6.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Like that's so.
I'll overwatch
it's a serious gamble, but it's a gamble that like my goal isn't necessarily to kill anything here. It's it's going to make you less durable next turn.
Okay.
That's a lot of shots. Oh, I should start drinking my water that you've so graciously
17,
provided.
20. One.
Well, I save it.
Nice. Good job.
Okay. Well, here we go.
That's actually enough. Because you just need to get. You just want to be like this, right?
So I want one guy like that, and then like that, and then with the pile in, I'm just gonna go like that. I'm gonna stay as far away as possible.
Okay.
This guy's actually gonna lock him in base to base, and well,
That guy just hangs out in the middle.
he can hang out in the middle.
All right. Roll your attacks.
All right.
So 2 into him and 1 into him.
Yeah. So we've got we'll do the 2 up here. So Sergeant and the and his friend. They still have cultist knives for what it's worth. So here are my attacks. I'm hitting you on 4s. That's cool. I'm wounding you on 5s. I don't do anything. And then the last guy.
The chat's not talking. Chat, what's going on? You guys entertained? Do you have questions? Is anyone painting anything?
Absolutely nothing happens. And a stunning display.
Okay. So these guys do not have special weapons. They will hit you 4 times.
Okay.
They'll wound you twice. No, yes, twice. Because you're D4.
Oh no, I lose the bike in the back.
You want to lose this one, don't you? Because then I'm still in combat with you?
Yes, pretty much. Like,
if you take that guy, they're not in combat anymore.
They're less important.
Okay.
They're the smaller unit. Like, if you can get a 3-up invul on a tiny unit, that matters a lot less to me.
I wouldn't even charge them, based on the plan you set out.
Fair.
And then, right, like you said, these guys can't fight. 2 guys.
This is where I hope your dice betray you. And they do.
Yep, nothing.
Cool.
Alright, but they're not in combat. If I wanted to spend a command point on 2 guys. Alright, so no morale anywhere. They don't care about losing a friend. Alright. So at the end of the round,
they lost 3? Is that no morale territory?
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Are they leadership? I think they're leadership 8.
Probably. They are leadership 8. So I will re-roll that with a command point because losing a bike feels bad. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, do I? Okay. I'm at 3 command points.
Woo! We're tied. Only there.
Right? So you held, you reconned.
Uh-huh.
You got another...
Gangbuster point.
1 more gangbuster point, yep. I killed more and held more. So I'm at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 8, I'm at 11. And you are at 5.
All right.
Now, it is true that Peter is struggling a little bit. At the same time, GSC scores more at the end of the game than the beginning often.
I mean, I don't really...
The big problem here is that he didn't get hold more early, which GSC normally does.
Yeah, and honestly, it's going to be an uphill battle for me to stay on the board in any reasonable capacity.
Ooh, someone's painting a homunculus. That is a cool model.
Yeah. Someone
Someone else is painting the mirror.
Nice.
Because they're a bad person. Oh, I owe you morale here. 5, 8.
I think their leaderships... They don't have a sergeant, so I believe
They
they're
do.
7. Really?
Well,
do Rangers come with sergeants?
I'm so out of practice that I'm actually going to look it up. And I know you guys said, well, that doesn't really matter that much. Keep the stream going. Looking it up is how I teach myself the stuff.
This is learning. Like, I just need to know exactly what, like...
And the fact that both Peter and I have played a bunch of Rangers and neither of us know is kind of funny. They are 7, so they do lose a guy. That guy would take me off the objective. So, well, actually, does that objective matter? You're on 1. That objective doesn't matter. I want to leave the sergeant. The sergeant doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, there is no such thing as a sergeant, right?
Well, I don't know. I have a guy that looks different.
I mean, they all technically look different. But yeah.
All right. Okay, fine. All right. This is the top of 3. Happy Grunt says, watching as Peter pulls off stupid melee tie-ups, I see nothing has changed. Melee tie-ups are not stupid. This was actually smart. Now that I see it go, I probably just wouldn't have charged both of them.
Yeah, and that's totally fair.
Because he wants to demo bike these guys next turn.
Correct.
That's why.
And or flamer them.
Right.
I can't demo bike them unless you fly at me.
So here's the interesting thing. So what do you have that can come in on 4, 5, and 6?
Nothing, because I haven't pulled anything back.
You pulled one thing back. It was a Patriarch. You did put one thing back in.
But sorry. I'm thinking like Nova style rules.
Oh no, that's not. Those are not the actual rules of the game.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, because everything he has, and this is a GSC error that I wish I had thought to point out to Peter earlier. He should have put the hand flamers and demo bikes on the table and put them back in.
And then put them in the back so they can come in.
So they come in 4, 5, and 6. Because the situation he's in now is I'm literally just going to turtle up for the next turn and let his deep strike come in. Even if I don't kill anything, it's still the right play to just get out of the way. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm basically going to bring in Swooping Hawks and like...
Try and pick up my dudes.
Well, and also stop you from shooting my bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So like...
Totally correct.
These bikes come back here. Nobody needs a 3-up invul this turn, I don't think. These guys will come back here.
I mean, they could get it and just be annoying.
Well, actually.
So realistically, I think this is. I mean, these guys should just get picked up by the.
Oh, by the prisms.
By the prisms.
Yeah. These guys are going to say, hey, we like objectives.
Objectives are really cool.
Yep.
I agree, Mr. Swooping Hawk. How many viewers do we have?
20s?
21. Very close.
Actually, I'm going to take these 2 bikes, and I'm going to sacrifice them.
I mean...
Because the issue is that I can't actually... Because of Peter running these guys up, I can't actually screen right here. I can't bring Swooping Hawks in right here. So now, between these guys and those guys, Peter can't deep strike in any of this.
Correct.
Which was the edge.
Which is the goal and the correct move.
Right.
Now I can't really touch anything that I want to touch.
And then these guys just have to jump back behind the Swooping Hawks. That's all they have to do. And I love how far they moved. By the way, everyone argued about which mask is correct. The advance and
Soaring Spike.
The advance and shoot without penalty is ridiculously important.
Yeah, no, I am in agreement. Soaring Spike is probably my favorite one, just across the board.
Let's go back here.
Like, it's really good regardless of whether or not you're running bikes or you're running, say, boats, if you're running more pure.
Right. Now, Peter can totally spend command points to bring the bikes in within 3 inches of me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
well,
really...
the flamers. Yeah.
Or the flamers, right. But I can't really do much about that.
Well, I mean, so...
And that's probably okay.
I think that's actually totally fine for you because the real kicker there is I can't charge you. So I'm exposing myself when I do that.
Oh my.
And I'll just lose the squad next turn. Like...
I'm going to advance the Solitaire. I'm going to advance the Solitaire with the dice we can see. Okay. He's actually going to run over here. What is he doing? He's screaming. And if he dies? Alright. Then he died.
Then he died.
Yeah, then he's dead.
Because, yeah, and that's... Because if I can't land here, then I can't, like, perfect ambush into you. Yeah, so...
Right.
All correct choices.
Right. And if I get flamed, I get flamed. It's fine.
See, coming from playing Eldar, I know more about how you should be handling this matchup than how I should be handling this matchup from my position,
right.
which is amusing me.
All right. Well, these guys are going to land on this objective,
Oh, it's going to give me more things I have to deal with.
and they're all going to touch this terrain,
Oh boy,
and then they're going to shoot some guardsmen.
I am ready.
These look suspiciously like Howling Banshees,
Oh,
but they
clever
are,
disguise.
but they are in fact Swooping Hawks. Should you be wondering. I don't know where to bring them in. I think I'm going to bring them in over here.
Dreaming Shadow is strong. It's just the issue.
I'm going to advance every single turn.
Yeah, and you really start to whittle down your damage output. Because keep in mind, you have no rerolls to speak of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about the 6 inches from the advance. It's about being able to make them a 3-up invul.
Yes.
Like, the bikes without the 3-up invul, like, it's really hard to shift a bike squad that goes to -2 to be hit and has a 3-up invul. Like, that requires such an investment in terms of resources to kill. It's not impossible to kill, but you've seen how they've basically been shrugging off my entire army the entire turn. The best I can do is kill 3 of them.
Right, they need to be durable, and this lets me always use the stratagem on them while still getting the same offensive output.
Correct.
It's huge. It's way too important. And that's why I took the Death Jesters out, because the Death Jester stuff is in a different...
Yeah, that wants to be Dreaming Shadow, so you can, pull off your shenanigans.
This one Ranger is going to run.
Run, Ranger, run, Ranger, run.
He's going to go like this. Alright, let's obliterate the stuff that Peter still has on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Psychic powers.
Oh, boy.
Executioner.
Oh, boy.
Dead.
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 Yeah, like, if you roll a 3, they're gone.
Right. That was fun.
It's a great power.
It's one of the best in the game, and yet I haven't really had a good use for it so far. These two guys are going to shoot into there.
Okay.
No, they're not. Let's start with doing these guys into them.
Okay.
I do have the special guy
Okay.
that has more damages, more strengths. So I'm going to roll him as green dice.
Cool.
So here's my Swooping Hawk dice.
Go, Swooping Hawks, go.
3s. I love Swooping Hawks so much. Part of the reason I added them to the list is because with the Farseer, it gives me a lot of Horde color.
Oh, yeah, with Doom, they're so nice.
Right? I like how the
Exarch is the one who misses, yeah.
Yeah. So...
That was not great. Looks like 5 total saves.
It's only 5. And you're in cover.
Yeah, so 3 ups. Looks like I lose exactly 1. So,
oh well.
Goodbye.
Alright, so these guys will shoot into the ruins here with the same thing.
Okay.
Hopefully doing better than last time.
I mean, they're already hitting better, so we're off to a good start.
4s and the green is 3s.
That's better. How many? I should have really just started counting
8.
on my own. 8? Oh, I have 8 dice in my hand. How convenient. Looks like I lose 3.
Okay.
There we go.
I have another unit there that's going to shoot those same guys.
Uh-oh.
Actually, let's shoot these two guys into them while they're still time, because they don't have another legal target. 10 shots. Three. -1.
-1. All right, here we go. 4 ups. Bang, bang. I lose 1.
Okay. And Swooping Hawk time.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, guys. So... 7.
Okay. I lose 2. So it looks like I'm going to lose bang, and then I'm just going to lose this one of these guys.
Alright, these 3 bikes into there.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to keep this guy here because he's the sergeant, and I'm going to lose the other mining laser.
Okay, those 3 bikes are shooting those guys.
Okay, cool.
They're shooting them 15 times. And I'm gonna wound you on 3s. 7 -1.
7 at -1.
Yep.
I'm gone.
Okay. I'm gonna use a strat on this guy to shoot into those guys.
Into which guys?
The bikes.
Okay.
And I do spend it. I'm down to 2.
Cool.
Any reason to not just have me roll them all at the same time?
None.
Because I think
They have no other targets.
and I think my shooting's done.
Yeah.
Oh well, I have to do the last one last. So.
I mean, you have to, but it has no meaningful effect on this point in the game.
Well, I could shoot you with the Rangers.
Well, so they all have to...
I could do the Rangers first.
Oh, yeah, that's true. In fact, it's probably prudent to do the Rangers first.
I
Because
just wasn't going to because I was going to waste time, but I'll do the Rangers first.
You're not gonna.
Ranger number 1. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right.
Ranger number 2. 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay. Lose a guy.
Okay. All right. So all I have left for shooting is those. So I'm going to do them all at the same time. And they're going to get 12, 17, 22, 25, 26 hits, or shots rather, hits.
Not yet. All right, and then 4 is rerolling 1s and 2s.
So that's 8, 10,
16, got 20,
22.
2.
Did I say 22?
I think she said 26.
Okay.
All right, somebody's gonna have remembered to just correct.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull 3s out.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did get 5 of.
I'm pleased. I don't see much good things in my future. There's a 3 in there that you just picked up. It was in a reroll. There we go. Thank you. And
3s rerolling.
you dropped a die, but there we go.
Wow.
So
1.
How many did you pull out?
3,
6?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They're gone.
I killed 9.5 of them.
Yep. Well, I have 9 left. So.
It was close. Okay.
Good thing you used the strat.
Right?
Okay.
So I killed a bunch of things.
You did.
I killed them. Right?
Yes.
And I killed them. I killed 2 things?
Correct.
Oh, and I killed them. 3 things.
Okay, so
So I killed and held, and I got no Headhunter, no Mark for Death. I'm just going to max Reaper.
Yeah, no, it's done. So realistically speaking, I think I'm pretty well closed out because of your turtle.
Well, you can Hand Flamer here.
And clear out some bikes. It's true.
Or the Solitaire.
So
You can Hand Flamer here. Like, you can Hand Flamer me. Like, that's not an issue.
yeah, and I'll do some damage with the hand flamer, but that's 3 CP, and then that unit is now gone.
2 CP is to come in 3 inches away.
Oh, it's 2.
Yeah. Take CP back if you spent 3.
Well, I haven't come in. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Then I would have gotten 1. Okay, I thought I was treating it like it was 3 this entire time.
He still has. I mean, that's what you have in reserve. So this is bottom of 3.
So I have my hand flamer acolytes.
He has Hand Flamer Acolytes.
A Primus. And a Primus, a Sanctus,
A Patriarch.
and a Patriarch. So realistically, things that I can accomplish. These guys can clear off these guys if they want to. They could also trade their lives foolishly to clear that out.
You also could bring the Hand Flamers in over there, and the next turn put them back in Deep Strike if you wanted them to be a threat later in the game.
I'm actually considering using Return to the Shadows on these guys.
Okay.
And because these guys are a bigger threat because they haven't used their demo charges. If an opening pops in, if I can cause problems over there, that's more worth it. That's
the problem is that it's 4 CP to do the demo charges. And 1 to go back in. So you're talking about a 5 CP thing and you have 4 left.
I have 4 left. You're right.
You should have brought the Sanctus out a long time ago and been shooting me every turn, by the way.
Fair.
I just was thinking about the fact that he's not on the table.
Yeah, no, he's gonna pop up basically like here.
Right, because why not?
And he's just gonna start shooting it.
At whatever, right?
Because he's got what's the range on his sniper rifle?
36.
Yeah, he has to be here. My only consideration was technically that would make other things closer, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these guys inside of the bottom floor.
Remember, the bottom floor of the towers is blocked. They can stand in the middle floor if they want, but then I can see them.
Yeah, then you can see them.
Right.
Mr. Kelermorph's not going to do anything useful. So if the Kelermorph returns to the shadows, he could just cause problems later. Ignore, these guys are done. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these guys forward, and we're just going to try and shotgun you. Actually, they're going to move over this way. We're just going to start positioning ourselves closer. And we're going to throw shotgun rounds downrange at the... Honestly, I should probably just start trading shots with these guys over here.
Well, I think you'll pick up I think you'll kill them. Maybe not all 5 of them, but you'll hurt them.
I'll hurt them. I'll hurt them bad.
They're only -1, they're not -2 like the Rangers were.
This guy can ride his 14 up
Ride the
here.
pony? Jump on it!
These guys are I'm gonna position them like so. Mining lasers. 24 inches. 6 inches. Okay, cool. This guy's gonna reposition like that. That is these still doing nothing. So this is the thing that I didn't consider while making the list. The value of Brood Brothers infantry is it's cheap and it does this.
Right.
So I think
3 battalions would have been better. And just had 3 units of Brood Brothers.
Brood
you have
Brothers
too many
infantry.
bikes.
I
so
do.
You could drop
I have
a
too
unit
many
of bikes,
bikes.
and you could add 3 more units of Brood Brothers.
Uh-huh.
And that'd be better.
Yeah, because that extra unit of bikes did nothing for me.
Right.
Realistically.
Well, the ones that started on the table could have been Neophytes.
Yeah, they could have. Where is my shooter man? Oh, there he is. Okay. Sanctus. I'm going to have a lot of fun converting up my Sanctus, getting a Krieg dude with a sniper rifle. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if I hand flamer the Acolytes, and so that's 2 CP. And if I return Hand with the Shadows, I still have 1 CP left. These are things I don't like. But I have to bring in the Acolytes this turn.
If we're
and the Patriarch can come in later.
Patriarch can wait, but you might as well bring him in if you have a job for him.
Honestly, I think the Patriarch should come in here.
Okay.
He can be charged, but I can pass things off. The Acolytes.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to spend 2. We're going to spend 2. We're going to bring him in over here. Because these guys don't have a 3-up invul, correct?
No, they do not.
Okay. Can you mark me down 2 command points?
Sure.
These guys are what we refer to in the industry as swooping hawk bait.
I was having a very D20 based experience there.
I need to get some roll down, just some roll down D20s at some point.
Are you wanting to flame them?
Yeah, I was trying to flame them. That's the goal.
I should have just protected this, had these guys 7 inches apart, but it's alright.
These guys make a nice, beautiful arc.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Can't suck it on.
And Perfect Ambush goes off for free on Mr. Sanctus.
Someone just asked if we're offline, but I literally see it moving.
Who is it?
I don't think so. Alright, what's going on?
Alright,
would you like to brain me?
I would. I would like to brain you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Smite.
Alright.
It's like I either mass hypnosis them or I smite them. There's no.
I'm not into damage.
Okay. Smite it is. That's a 5. That's enough. Oh, I pick up a bike. Oh no! Shotguns.
It's funny.
Oh, sorry. He has to shoot. My bad.
When he comes in,
Yeah, when he arrives. So he's just gonna pop a shot at the solitaire.
Right?
Bang!
Hit.
I mortal wound you.
Pinball.
Okay, so 1 mortal wound is dealt. Because of Gift from Beyond. Right. And then the shooting phase now occurs. I'm going to shoot you again. We're going to do the exact same thing. Bang! No.
He hits on 2s, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
I'm pretty sure he hits on 2s.
I mean, that would make sense. but I'm also used to this fool missing a lot.
Everybody...
Ballistic skill 2. So,
3 different people were reminding you to take your first shot, by the way.
Well, we got the chat to talk.
Right, it was great.
All right, here we go. Hey, that's a mortal wound and a save. Okay.
Having fun now.
I'm tickling you, slowly.
Oh, he's going to sow Blitz next turn and go somewhere?
Somewhere indeed.
Somewhere this part of the table, probably?
Yeah.
What's next? You want to hand flame me?
Yeah, let's hand flame you. Let's dice app this. Do you? Because I really don't
roll
want to...
20 dice. That's the easiest way to do it. And I'll do that dice app this time for you.
So people have been talking to me about a dice app called XD6, which supposedly has a lot of features and is really slick and fast.
That's not 20 dice.
That's 10.
Fine. Okay.
I am dumb.
10, 15, 20, 31, 34.
And then 10, 20, 33. So 33 and 34, you said?
Yeah, so 67?
67.
Okay. Which is 3 below average.
Yep.
Alright, so winning on 5s. You win it 18 times.
Okay, that's...
4 up save. You did 6 wounds.
Alright, that's 2 bites. I'll take it. Let's go over here. We've got 3 guys who can shotgun you.
Okay.
And that is exactly what they're going to do.
Shotgun it.
Bang!
-1.
I should have designated them as a +1 to hit target.
Okay, then you did.
Okay, well, I don't think that would have improved matters. But...
Okay.
Oh, no. Nothing happens. We're going to check mining laser range and find out that... Oh, no! You killed yourself out of range. So we're going to go to this unit, and we're going to fire our Webbers at you.
Okay.
And then our mining lasers, and then our Lasguns.
Alright, I am -1.
Correct. So let's deal with the Webbers first.
Okay.
Ooh, 5.
Every time.
I kept doing 4 before. Alright, that's going to be 4 saves of the no-Ren variety.
Man, those flamers whiffed, says somebody.
That wasn't actually that
I'm
much
not
worse.
sure, yeah.
I think the actual stock average is 3 kills.
Well,
if you do the math
it's
properly.
70, right? And then they're wounding 0.33 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
You cut that in half.
Right? So they should have done 12 wounds, so they should have killed 4 guys.
Actually, so yeah, fair enough.
So they whiffed, yes. Go ahead.
Well, no, so 3 wounds on the Swooping Hawks.
Oh, okay. I'll save
They're
them.
totally fine. Let's try for mining lasers. Nothing.
Okay.
Let's try for some Lasguns. Nothing. Okay. That's going to be that for them. We're going to go the other unit of Neophytes. We're going to fire our mining lasers first because we're cool. That's going to be 1 hit. And not a dead Swooping Hawk. 4. 3 saves.
In cover.
In cover.
Got one.
Oh, they're 4 up base? I thought they were 5 up.
I don't know.
I thought most of them were 5 up except for like Dire Avengers.
They're 4 up. Yeah, we're fine. You kill the guy.
Ooh, beautiful. Didn't get to kill many of them. I killed 1 man. All right, we're gonna fire my Lasguns, of which there are 2. I hit once. I wound once. Yeah, there's a stream delay, so I'm talking about it. It's probably about 20 seconds. 1 wound from Lasguns.
Saved.
Nice.
Good job, Swooping Hawks. Way to be.
Way to be. This guy is going to fire his sniper rifle.
Makes sense.
I'm going to double check his ballistic skill because he did move and it is a heavy weapon.
He's also only got a 36-inch range, I think.
I should have 36.
Well, it's close, but yeah, you do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you're mid-table and I'm on here.
Yeah. Anyway, so he is ballistic skill 2 up conveniently, so I'm going to be hitting on a 3. I do. Mortal wound. There. I'm really mortal wound tickling this man.
Yes. Boop.
I think that's it. That is an awe-inspiring nothing burger of a phase. All right, cool.
You killed some things.
I killed a few models here and there. That is indeed true.
You have still not gotten a kill, as they're known. I think what I'm seeing is that the no close combat version of the GSU list
really,
is a little bit meh, because my whole army is minus to be shot.
Correct, and that's the thing that's, you know, I'm not going to say that's the thing that's doing me in, because so the Webbers have been hilariously some of my best shooting.
The Webbers have done great.
The Webbers have been phenomenal. I'm very pleased with the Webbers. And here's the kicker, is that I spent all these points on the mining lasers, and the things the mining lasers want to shoot are all the way over there.
Yes.
I can't touch them.
Right, and if you had close combat, you'd have more board presence.
I could start picking things up here and there much more reliably than just Lasgun and tickles.
Right. So you held.
Yes, I did.
You held one.
I do believe.
I killed more and held one.
I have a recon point.
You do have a recon point.
Narrowly, but
you
I do.
You got a gangbuster point too. So at the end of 3. I'm at 19, and you're at 8.
Okay.
But I suggest that we continue on and see what we can learn.
Oh, yeah.
I think I was absolutely right to go defensive that turn.
No, 100%. You denied me any seriously valuable kills. It would have been cool if I had been able to pick up that unit of bikes, but honestly, I don't think that unit of bikes being gone really changes this game.
Well, here's the most important thing. How far is the Solitaire going to go this turn? Blitz!
So 6? So that's 16 inches?
He already goes 12, so...
Oh, 18 inches.
18 inches.
Sorry, I thought he moved 10.
So he can go to here, which is not that exciting. So, well, but we're going to do that anyways. What, actually? We're going to try to make him move again.
He cannot have Twilight Pathways.
He sure can, actually. You have to read the rule. He cannot blitz on a turn where he Twilight Pathways the previous turn. That's what it says.
The previous turn?
Yes.
That's spectacular.
It's fantastically weird, and I love every bit of it. He's going to advance. That's probably enough.
Really? Wow.
It's bizarrely weird. So, in the spirit of a practice game, we'll pretend that I thought this through better than I actually did. There we go. Okay. No, it's fantastically weird. I read it 8 times. I'm like, this doesn't actually make sense.
That's so stupid, and I love it.
Yeah, it's bizarre. All right, are we going to shoot back?
You better.
We are all going to shoot back. We're going to pop up here and say, hey, I got a Reaper launcher. I get to F and shoot characters with it because of reasons.
Hey, buddy.
Right? Oh, that's funny. He has a move and shoot penalty with a Reaper launcher. Dark Reapers don't. Mm-hmm. That's a thing that I hadn't thought about. That's kind
of it makes him hit on 3s. It's not that bad.
It's not. It's just funny. All right. So I think the bikes are going to go kill... I think my bikes are going to go kill your bikes. Is what's going to happen now.
That's fair. Honestly, I expected your bikes to try and pick off my acolytes, and you to just shuffle everyone this way and just pick up my bikes with with those guys?
Well, I'm going to Swooping Hawk that.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I had forgotten Swooping Hawks existed.
Well, that's a weird thing to forget.
Yeah, I like, again, I'm mentally thinking through your match, and I so seldom actually play with Swooping Hawks, despite the fact I think they're awesome, that I just kind of forget.
So these guys are all flying over you.
Oh, yeah, so you're going to bomb me. Yeah, 100%.
Why not? Mortal wound.
Oh, boy. Somebody dies.
Totally got a guy.
Ow.
Woo! Also, unfortunately for them, the fire prisms have nobody to shoot at this turn. So I'm going to move them around. This guy will move half his distance to go like this.
Okay. Up he comes.
This guy will go half his distance to go up like this. He'll stay there. Cool. I don't actually want to use the stratagem, is the deal. You have only what? Everything's on the board.
Yes, everything is indeed on the board.
Okay, I'm just going to bring these guys closer together then. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. They're going to shoot acolytes, so it doesn't really matter.
Bang, bang.
I don't want the Farseer to come out. He's still afraid of you. He's still in the building.
I mean, the Shadowseer's brave. He's up here. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's not afraid of you. Alright.
Are you anticipating this guy dies?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm actually hoping that I can Twilight Pathways and go run up the building at him, because that would be really easy. Alright, so, first up we're going to doom these guys. They are doomed. Now we're going to
feel it in my
Executioner them.
Oh, God.
I kill a guy. I kill 2 more guys.
Alright.
Pick up 3 for him.
It doesn't matter where.
Okay. You don't have the command points to autopass them. Actually, you do. Twilight Pathways. Oh, come on. I'm going to reroll it because it's too much fun not to.
Uh-huh.
Got
6. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, do I spend it? Okay. All right, so he's going to go another 18. So that puts me right there, and I would need a 6 to run up the building at you. I could also go into him, or I could kill them. I got all types of options. Let's just go over here.
You should go there. You know, hedge your bets.
Right? We'll go at whoever's alive.
Now, to be fair, Weber's would overwatch you. That is actually a potential threat.
You're not wrong.
Like...
You're not wrong. I kind of want him to take 1 wound on the way in.
So you can Torments of the Fiery Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I only have 1 command point left, so that's not real. That's not real. I don't think he can see anybody to smite. I don't think so. Okay. Oh yeah, right.
They're right there.
Smite. Got it.
You're so used to thinking of them as
guy.
your own models that you're just.
Oh, I know. They do look like they should be working with me and not again me. Okay, so my second phase was hugely successful.
Well, yeah, I'll credit that as a success.
I'm going to Swooping Hawk these guys into them.
Oh, no.
But you did kill a Swooping Hawk.
I did. I tried so hard to kill more than one, but I killed one.
They hid really hard against that thing that's behind them. So we'll miss with some shots.
Here, I can observe chat.
I was just seeing if we missed anything. Okay. So, I would like it very much if you took 6 saves for me.
Well, I'm just going to pick up your dice and I'm going to roll them and we're going to find out how well this goes for me.
Okay.
Actually, pretty well.
Okay. Alright, that sounds great. I'm just going to do 3 bites, because there's 3 bites here that can see.
Okay.
And they're going to shoot you 6 times. And they're going to hit you 4 times.
Okay.
And they're going to wound you 2 times. -1.
Very dramatic roll where I pass both of them.
Good job. We'll do them into these guys. Actually, we'll do the farther away ones first.
I've been slowly killing my way out of one.
Yes,
range.
right? If you want to watch me get wrecked, I'm playing against Zach's Iron Hands on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's... I mean, wasn't that originally the plan for this?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so this build kind of came out of, like, what could GSD potentially do against Iron Hands. That's why I have so many of the mining lasers.
I get to reroll.
Yes, you do.
I doomed you.
I feel doomed. How many saves?
10.
10. All right. Well, I have 4-ups.
I'm a cool kid. You do 4-ups, right?
I'm a cool kid. I lose 7 tooths.
Okay. Here's 4. Here's 3 more.
Okay.
Let's shoot them with another unit of Sleeping Hawks. I'm really glad I took the Wave Serpent out and added the Sleeping Hawks.
Yeah. No, I like
because I have so much board control and like maneuverability, and worst case scenario, I literally could have just screened with them against you and just let them die.
So the utility of a Wave Serpent a lot of the times is bumper cars.
Right.
And you have so much potential for... You don't need to bumper cars. You can just, actually just bumper people.
Right. When my roll fails. All right, then. 8.
8. I'm not very good at my 4-ups. I've got 6 of them. I don't know if you've noticed. These guys haven't fired yet, have they?
No.
Okay, good. Because just underslung guns at me and I die.
Well, I'm going to have the Patriarch shoot. He's going to shoot his 12-inch shot down there.
Uh-huh.
And then he'll shoot his Reaper launcher at that guy.
Okay.
So, underslung. We roll once because he's himself.
I'm dead. That's no save territory.
All right, Reaper launcher. I'll do the strength 5 profile.
Okay.
Look at that. For moving. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Ren -2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that removes my bonus. So I believe I'm just gonna take a wound, or maybe I have a 6-up.
He does not have an invul. I know that. Actually, he might. Kelermorph has one.
Oh, I add 2 to my saving throws from being in cover. So I have a 5-up save by default. So I go to a 3-up, but my bonus is removed against you because you're -2. So instead, I just get a single 5-up. Okay, that was a lot of work for 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, a lot of mental work.
All right, here's the first unit of Rangers shooting that guy. They're going to hit you 4 times.
Good night.
2 mortal wounds. All right. Shoot my characters, will you? All right.
That's some of the best work I've ever seen Rangers do against a character.
So if these were actually bikes, I don't think I'd be able to see them.
Correct.
So we're going to go off that. By the way, Colin's pro tip, if you're playing against somebody with super cool custom models, presume they are the other model when you're doing line of sight. Your opponent will appreciate it. At Harvester, I had a disagreement actually with a friend because one of my Riptides is blasting himself up in the sky, and so he couldn't hide as well as the other two. And he tried to shoot that one by shooting like a little missile pod on the top of him, and I'm like, well, you wouldn't be able to see him.
So
I can't model for advantage or disadvantage. That's a weird thing.
So and my tidbit as somebody who runs crazy weird custom models is bring the most aggressively posed default version of that model you have, so you can be like, this is what the model actually looks like. If there's ever a disagreement and you need an objective answer, that's what it is. I usually don't push it, and I say like, my spears are my spears, and you can.
Right.
I'm the one who decided I wanted to be cool and have them point up instead of, pull the classic Custodes biker move and have them all facing down.
Well, he can't see anything. All right, now he can see because he can see this guy.
That is the officer, not in the unit.
Well, he can also see this guy.
Okay, there, boom.
So
I'm pop the strat, and then you can just clean my clock.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop the strat and have all 3 of them shoot those guys. But we'll do it correctly. Because if they die, these guys can shoot the Patriarch. So we'll do it correctly. So we'll do this one that didn't move 3 times. Oh, did I actually spend that stratagem? I did. Okay.
Okay, so that's two hits. Remember, I am -1.
2 wounds.
That's just a bite
That's
dead.
a guy.
I'm just gonna pick that guy up.
Now the other one.
You are now drawing line of sight to that guy, and he's gone.
That only matters for the last one that has to shoot at the end of the face. They all can shoot.
They all can shoot through his line of sight. Or maybe they ignore it. I'm not 100% certain.
Well, I'll just look.
Sorry, that's a weird one that I
If
just
that's
thought
the case, I won't use the strat.
Yeah, I just realized that. That's really goofy. Yeah, and if that's the case, don't use the strat. We'll just say that you killed a single dude.
They get to shoot that target. They get to shoot that fire prism's target.
Gotcha. So he okay, cool. Yeah, no, go for it.
And then he's still going to get to fire too because it doesn't. It says
It's just you just open it.
Yeah.
It just opens a free target.
I'm linked up. To
Okay.
them. All right. Here's the other one that moved.
6.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you on 5s.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't know why I moved.
Why did you re-roll all the failed, including modifiers?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, I will roll that. Okay.
Right.
Because I did it wrong. That's why.
Okay. I was like, what?
All right, so I have one more over there to shoot, but in the meantime, I'm going to have these 3 guys shooting them into them. They're going to shoot them 9 times. Are you -1 always?
Yes.
Okay. 3, -1.
Do those do D3 mortals or only against vehicles?
Only against vehicles. Shooting phase is over. I will shoot the other fire prism into them. This one doesn't get the penalty for moving.
Correct. Well, are they the closest target? Yes, they are. You picked up all those guys.
So 3s are bad. Because I still am -1. Jeez.
Oof.
This has not been good shooting for them this turn. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's good.
Wound and a half.
All right, well, I'm going to do this.
Smart.
I should have been pulling from that direction in the first place.
Okay.
That's a little bit daft of me to not do that.
Okay. The Solitaire. So I'm done shooting. The Solitaire is going to charge this guy and this guy.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, with your sniper rifle.
I don't.
Okay. Here I come. Okay, I'll just take this guy. I'll just kill him. He wants to die.
Goodbye, Alphus.
Right? These bikes are going to charge into your bikes. These
Okay.
bikes are charging your bikes.
Sorry, I'm like just completely drawing a blank. Do I just get stupid and just throw my demo packs now?
On 6s? You could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop one CP.
All right.
Just for everyone being able to throw them, and we're just gonna go for it because
Okay.
the +1 to hit, +1 to wound really doesn't matter to me today. Okay. Oh, and that's the other reason I've been randomly killing my demo pack dudes, so that's cool. So we're gonna. Cool. We've got 12 shots, which honestly, I'm cool
You'll
with.
take. Why not, right?
Oh, where's my... I forgot to bring in my Primus. My Primus is dead. Okay. 2s. Boom.
4 pinballs.
All right. Dead
Kill the
bike.
bike.
And then the non... Ooh.
That's right.
The non-demo pack guys. So that's a total of... I can count
Well, not all
10
of them
shots.
are going to be in grenade range.
Oh.
Like, these back 2 aren't in grenade range.
Oh, okay.
So, just have them shoot their shotguns at me.
Shotguns. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Alright. I'll take it.
Oof. And then we've got some guys, 1 guy in grenade range.
Okay.
So 1d6. 4 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. Ouch.
Okay. That was some very effective Overwatch, Peter.
That was almost as effective as most of my shooting phases, not going to lie.
So what I want to do is I want to not get heroically intervened.
That's a very good call.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. I forgot all about your stupid Webbers, so that's fine. These guys are going to charge into that.
Okay, Webbers. 3. Alas. 1 wound. So you're fine. Mining lasers. Wounds.
Saved it.
Damn it. Let's get some Lasguns. Boom, boom. Ooh, that was nice. 1 wound.
Saved it.
Darn it. Gosh darn it. Goodbye, guardsman.
Boom, that guy.
He's in. Okay.
You do not have enough to interrupt,
No.
so we'll just do the solitaire first because it amuses us both.
It's 10 attacks.
Because he blitzed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did not take the rose. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered against me. Well, actually, the rose grants you flat rerolls.
It does, but I didn't take it.
Okay.
I'm going to do that, but I will do the D3 damage hit, right, because that's minus 1 AP rather than minus 2. 2s? You're probably T4?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
5. 6 ups. Well, I think I'm dead. I'm
Exploded!
dead. Oops.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, and if I'd been smart, I would have made it so he could have done that and then
Consolidated in.
touch those guys. That's all right. He'll stand out in there in the open and be brave. These bikes? Come on, kill some guys. 2 guys dead.
Alright, I'm gonna swing back at you.
Hold on. These guys? And the guardsman?
Pick up my guardsman real quick. And, ooh, that's 2 dead guardsmen.
That's actually only 1. These guys don't have bolos.
Oh.
These are the bolo guys. These are the unit of 2 from earlier. Oh, no, that's this guy. Sorry, no. I killed 2 guardsmen.
Okay.
These guys are part of the 6-man unit. This guy's the one that was in the 2. Because remember, you killed the one. You spited the 1 guy out.
Mm-hmm.
That guy who has no special weapons of any kind will still make you take an armor save.
Wow, this is a 4-up that I fail.
Okay.
I almost grabbed your...
Alright, now you should punch me.
Yeah. So, over here, we have 2 attacks, because the guys with demo packs do not have cultist knives. That's pretty cool. But they do get the bonus from the sergeant.
Seems like a lot of dice.
So, 4 attacks, 2 attacks, 1 from the sergeant.
Okay.
Uno.
Got him.
Oh! Picking people up!
Hey, at this rate, you might get a unit kill at some point.
At some point. Going in, I've got, what, 4 guys? Yeah, and the sergeant is dead. Yeah, the sergeant's totally dead, so it's just 4 attacks into, let's just say that unit. I get 1 wound.
Got it.
Alright. Alright, morale. The Patriarch is on the board, so I actually don't have to do this. Because everyone's within 6 inches. Yes? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So I killed more things.
You did.
I'm holding things.
Mm-hmm.
I got another 2 head nutters. And I got my final mark for death. You're 4.
Okay. Kelermorph's gonna come up here. Because you're mean.
I forgot that he was there. As well. That's okay. The Solitaire got to kill something that was literally his mission objective. You have played the Kelermorph incorrectly.
Oh,
There you go. Now you've played him correctly. No, people do that all the time.
So these guys are going to fall back And we're going to do a quick measure-oo.
It is warm in here, yes?
I have not noticed it yet.
Okay, fair enough.
But then again, I spent a decent... Okay, these guys are going to fall back like that. I'm actually going to do it. Yep, good check. These guys are going to step forward. Okay. Cool. I think that's it for movement. Nothing's coming in. Yeah, let's enter the psychic phase. Let's enter mind bullet territory. I'm going to smite against that single bike. This is a gamble, but we're going to see if it's a gamble that pays off. It's a 5. You want to deny me? Do I want to reroll the 1 before we reach deny? Because do I have any use for this command point at all? I think so if you fail to deny me, I could use it for damage, but you are probably going to deny me, so I'm just going to spend my 1 last command point. Okay, there we go. Beat a 7. And okay. You do. Okay, cool. So that doesn't happen. And that's that. We're going to enter the shooting phase. Yep.
Well, those guardsmen get to shoot that solitaire.
They do. I'm just debating. How many wounds? 2 left?
Yeah.
Okay. Lasguns, Weber's, mining laser. Okay, mining lasers. They did not move. Okay, 1 hit. Fails to wound.
Okay.
And then Weber's and Lasguns. So Weber's. 2 wounds. He's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Lasguns. Totally good. Yeah, nothing else for it. Kelermorph time.
Okay.
So he has what? 4 shots? I've never actually fired
6.
6. Okay.
Did you take the relic gun?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
then
separate them out?
Yeah, 3 and then 4. So the 3 shots from the relic gun are do those by themselves, because on a character you get to reroll the wound with them.
Okay, so here we go.
So roll 3 to hit. Okay. Now roll 2 more, because you got 2 hits. Okay. Now roll those to wound. And reroll them.
That's good. There we go. 2.
3 hits.
Bang.
You kill him.
Okay.
Which gets you a headhunter.
Woo!
And a kill. That's your first unit kill. It's turn 4. That's pretty good.
The entire game.
Well, you haven't been shooting the things so very much that are fragile.
Okay. I don't have any other shooting to speak of. I'm going to charge in over here.
Do you want this bike or these bikes? Well, they're all in combat, so all of them?
Let's
Just
do
all
these
of them.
2.
They're all in combat.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
For it. Funny. Who do you want to fight?
I'm going to fight these guys.
I guess you have to go like this.
Actually, could I land right? I want to try and be land right here. Can I land within 1 inch? No, I can't realistically. So I'm gonna have to be here. I'm just gonna have to rely on. So let's get an 8-inch move. So I'll be right here.
Okay.
And then pile in will happen like that.
Okay. Well, you should do your other charges first.
Oh,
you don't have it. Okay.
I could put the Kelermorph in here.
All right, 6 attacks. Oh, you want to put the Kelermorph in?
I mean, he has pistols. Fucking on foot. All right, 5. That enough? No. Absolutely not. Cool. Kelermorph is going to stand around.
All right, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Okay. Winning on 3s or wrong.
None of the fun 6s.
No, but you did get 4. And And I take 2 of them. So the first one kills a guy because he only has 1 left.
Okay, and the next one doesn't.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that.
Okay. Punch me with your guardsman.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
I would attack the guy that has 2 wounds left.
Yeah, no, that sounds like
Rather than the guy that has 3 wounds left.
a solid plan. Here we go. Well, they feel motivated, I guess. They feel very motivated. 2 wounds.
Got another wound on him.
Okay. That is it.
Alright, so I'm going to presume that you made it so this guy is still fighting guardsman.
Yeah.
And that guy's fighting the Patriarch. So here's the guy fighting the Patriarch. 1. No, you're not T4.
Okay. Well, I passed my save anyway.
Back into the guardsman.
Oops, sorry.
1 guardsman save, please. No, never mind. I lied.
Oh, it's the bolus.
Right? Okay, so you
I killed a thing.
have killed the thing.
Oh, boy.
So you killed the thing, held the thing. I killed more and held more. And you got a headhunter. Did you get a recon? Probably.
1. No.
Well, if these guys are in this corner
Oh.
and they're in that corner, then yes. Because the middle line's right here.
Okay, yeah.
Recon. Woo! At least the solitaire got to kill something before he died. All right. Let's have some fun.
Oh, Kelermorph rerolls 1s? Whoops.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, well,
He has to kill a model to reroll 1s. So if you're shooting into a unit, you roll the dice 1 at a time, because if he kills the guy, then his future dice will reroll 1s.
Gotcha.
He actually has a reroll 1's aura. So
That he
everybody,
grants.
yes, if he kills something.
Okay.
So those guys would have rerolled 1s, but they had already shot. All right. Well, I think we try to kill some things now.
Yeah, no, safe bet.
So these guys are all going to go. These 3 different units of 1 bike are all going to be more than 3 inches from this Patriarch, but all closest to him. As you do. These guys will fly. Wait, can they bomb only once per game?
I thought they could do it every movement phase, because you could, like, use Fire and Fade to bomb again.
Weird. Okay, here we go. 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, God.
These guys will just be like, hey, we like being on objectives. Who's that guy?
That's the Kelermorph.
Oh, yeah. He's scary. Shadowseer? Good job, Shadowseer. Where to be? Farseer? He wants to executioner things. Oh, can I also... Oh, yeah. Doom some guardsmen. Gia, as they say. And he'll go his massive movement over to here. And will you guys shoot a Patriarch? You will shoot a Patriarch. You guys will not shoot a Patriarch. So you're going to go, hey, sexy lady. Ranger time. And then I don't have any more command points, so let's go half our movement, which is 1,000,000. They go
8 inches, right?
Yeah. It's so dumb. And then he's gonna go over here. And he will go, he'll just pop down and make sure, oh, I guess I'll go this way. He's on the objective still. It's fine. Alright. Boop. I guess we'll continue our wall hogging. It's worked so well for us so far. Alright. Doom on those guardsmen. Got it.
Alright.
Executioner on those bikes. You got that as well. Oop. Didn't kill one.
Ah! You don't have any command points, no, so you can't. Well,
No.
you could. You can't smite me. You'd smite them.
No. He will smite them, though. No, I won't. He'll try that halfways himself. Ooh, he got perils. He doesn't actually need to do anything. That's just messing around.
Okay.
Fine. He takes 3 damage. And then he goes over here.
If the Kelermorph lives, the Kelermorph is killing that man.
That's fine. Well, that man's made bad decisions, so that's on him. Okay. Let's, shoot some things. Let's shoot...
Well, why don't you... Can that thing see me?
This thing?
Yeah.
See these guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Resolve them first. See if you can just pick up that unit.
Okay.
I mean, you are hitting on 5s, but it's worth the gamble.
11 shots.
There you go. Is he within reroll range of the Autog?
No, because I'm kind of 3 inches, right, for the reroll range?
I thought it was 6.
Oh, well, then yes, he is. Didn't matter.
I think it's 6, but I could be totally wrong.
Now that you say that, it sounds right. Okay, they're dead.
6 wounds?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, that's why you do that. You resolve the risky gambles first. Now, these guys can kill the Kelermorph.
Which they really want to. They really do. So they're going to go for it. He is T3. Actually, he's T4, I'm pretty sure. You should look him up. He's weirdly tanky. He has a 5-up invul. He's the only infantry guy.
He's T3. He has a 5-up field.
But he's the only...
sorry, not a 5-up armor save and a 5-up invul.
He's the only guy in the book that has a 5-up invul and is in his infantry. It's like a dude.
The Locust.
Oh, fine. That guy sucks. So
I know, but I went looking for characters that actually had invuls one day, and it was Kelermorph and the Locust. There we go.
Please make 10 saves.
He has how many wounds?
5. 4?
4. So statistically, I'm dead.
Yes.
Not statistically, I'm dead.
Yep.
Actually, did you just... No, you dead average, you killed me.
Alright. He's going to Reaper Launcher your Patriarch.
Oh no.
2 hits. 1 wound. 5-up invul. Good job.
Do you want to...
Yes, I do. I should have just kept my dice out.
And you should also Phantasm Grenade Launcher me. Or not, Hallucinogen Grenade Launcher me. Assuming I live, which I should.
For what, the Shadow Seer?
Yeah.
I didn't give him that, I don't think. Whatever
I thought it comes with its stock. I think it's just a piece of equipment he has.
Oh, weird. I don't know. He was excited to go charge you.
These guys are not excited to shoot me, though.
No, they're not into it. They are going to reroll for Doom, though, and that'd be assist me.
They need it.
Oh, the 3's wound. Because that's the strength 5 gun.
How many?
9.
Okay, 9 dice.
9 die? That sounds right.
No. 5 die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. This guy into that squad.
Good night.
6 shots. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. -2.
2 wounds at -2. They're gone.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking like, yes, no, okay.
He will shoot that one guy.
Okay.
4 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. Okay.
You want to tickle me?
Yes. 5 rangers that moved into your Patriarch. Nothing. 5 rangers that did not move into your Patriarch.
There we go.
1 mortal wound, 1 save.
Save. 1 down to 5.
This ranger moved. He's shooting you. Pew. Nothing.
Nothing.
That guy. 3 shots.
You could roll them all at once. You have no other legal targets.
There's people in there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about them. Oh, I should start passing things off.
2 wounds at -1. You're not within 3 inches of them.
No.
Yeah, you are actually.
Okay, well, I saved them.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'll just shoot them then. Next guy into them. 6 shots.
oh, God. Here we go.
2.
-2.
-1. I love it.
I love it.
Another one. Two more.
There we go. Two las cannons down.
Okay. Do I want to charge you? Sure. All three of these guys are going to charge you. First guy, second guy, third guy. Play.
Who's actually equipped with a glaive here?
Two of the three of them.
Okay.
We'll stop you from leaving.
That's entirely fair.
Okay. Glaives. Fives. One.
I'm going to try and pass it off.
Okay.
So it's on a 4-up. Yeah, that dude just dies.
Yep, that's fine. And then non-glaives. One.
Oh, I'm going to deny. I took the other guy, so I'm just going to take the save. I'm good. Okay.
Go ahead and punch me back.
Are there any of them who have wounds missing?
No.
Okay, I'm going to... It's separate units, so I'm just going to pick on
one
unit of one glaive guy. That's 5/6.
Okay. One of which is 3 damage flat.
Oh,
3 damage flat.
Goodbye.
He's dead. Unit kill.
Yeah, so that's going to be it. I don't have anything else to do.
Well, that was my turn, so.
Yeah.
Kill. That was my 5.
There you go.
And I did finish Headhunter, because I killed the Colin. You're 5.
Sweet.
So those guys stand over there, and he tries to kill these guys.
I'm going to try and smite you.
So there's no reason for you not to leave combat, because you're not afraid of my Overwatch, right?
Can I fall back in charge?
Yeah.
Oh, I was not aware.
No, you can advance in charge. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to try and smite you.
Okay.
I do. Want to 8? You want to deny me?
You
do. Darn it. All right, I'm just going to try and kill a dude.
Kill that glaive dude?
Killed the glaive boy. I don't know why I'm stopping to think about this fact. 1 flat 3. You're totally fine. All right.
I want to punch you back. Glaive?
Oh, I forgot this guy exists.
He probably left for morale. None of his friends died.
Patriarch's there.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm going to have him charge in, just for shit. We're going to have some fun.
I did 1 wound with no AP.
1 wound with no AP. I'm going to attempt to pass it off and make this entire affair simpler. I do! There we go.
Okay. Alright. So, you killed the thing. No, actually you didn't. Sorry.
No, I tried. I tried real hard, but I did not. You passed all those saves.
Right. So, this is my 6. Let's not.
Yeah, it's done. Because, I'm not leaving that box. I get a hold objective.
Well, my Shadow Seer's intention is to go over there and kill all of them. So let's see if he passes Twilight Pathways for entertainment value. He does. All right. So
can I deny?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, good job. I was just gonna throw him across the board. I'm running. I'd try to kill them all. I was also gonna fly over them with my Soupy Nox. That was my massive plan.
Because they're in a box. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, you can just whee.
So let's just figure this out here. I would have killed the Patriarch on that turn.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna kill more and hold more on the final turn. You're probably going to hold, because I'm probably not going to be able to kill all the 10 of those guys. So I got 3.
Well, I mean,
7,
I'm going to be a troop either way, so.
11, 15, 17, 21. I got 33.
Okay.
Do I break 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you finished that. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 33 to 16. Okay. Good game, sir.
Good game.
You do, yeah, actually, he's right. You do get to involve before you question.
Oh.
I wasn't thinking of that.
I just wanted to kill the guy, I'm going to be honest. I just wanted him to go away.
I'm saying 6. What did we ask the JP's answering 6 to?
We roll aura on the Patriarch.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so our game is done. This was a very experimental list for Peter. I think it would have been better against the matchup where everything in the army wasn't so negative to be shot.
I mean, to be fair, it is, it is a fair call out to the fact that this thing does not really have a serious answer to something that just doesn't care about that sort of shooting. I mean, all things considered, on this table and this deployment, the tank commanders were not good, and I effectively lost, 600 points right off the bat? They just did nothing.
That's true.
And that's usually what I'm counting on for that sort of...
We should be over here.
That's usually what I'm counting on for that sort of sustained damage output. And I lost them immediately, which is just kind of a reflection of the fact that Colin's list is doing exactly what it's designed to do and killing the hell out of armor. Almost used a different word there. And this kind of reflects on the fact that in the potentially new Space Marine meta, lists that are teching to kill those big vehicles are going to be able to kill everyone else's vehicles very quickly and very efficiently.
Right.
In many ways, I think it's going to start feeling a lot like the Castellan meta, except unlike the Castellan meta, you can't charge it, which is the thing that I find deeply annoying.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because that's, that tends to be what Genestealer Cult want to do. They want to charge things and, bonk things with saws and other various repurposed industrial utensils.
Right.
But alas, -2.
Question is, did you like the Neophytes with lasers?
So, I liked the Neophytes with Webers.
Well, yeah, the 1-point upgrade.
I didn't get to use the lasers. Is the straight answer to that question.
They weren't for this matchup.
No. So I'm not signing off on them. But I'm also, obviously I wasn't what you would call impressed.
Right.
I think any list like this deserves a fair few more reps before I make a definitive call on it. Because there were plenty of things that you pointed out, and I'm kind of realizing in retrospect, there are lots of ways that I could handle that matchup a little bit better, spend my CP a little bit better, make sure I'm keeping units.
You blew 2 CP to do almost no damage to the bikes.
Correct.
Over here in the middle, when you only had the 1 demo charge to throw.
I killed. Did I kill 3 of them?
You killed 2 that turn, but it was not just from them.
Gotcha.
You shot them with other stuff as well.
Yeah, and that's entirely fair, and that's, I need to get a feel for what my damage output is, and I think, honestly, that bike unit is realistically the one that gets dropped. And the other thing is,
for sure,
very, very conveniently, these are the guys that don't have spears in them, and I could just snap off these arms, and I could begin work on actually getting my guns on there.
Yeah, I think that, well, first of all, you're playing probably the hardest codex in the game.
Oh yeah, that's known, and that's not necessarily an excuse for the mistakes that get made.
It's not an excuse. It's just something to be aware of.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
There's a lot of learning that needs to happen. I think that you should have deployed a lot more defensively in retrospect.
Yep.
Your tank commanders could have been over there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I have to come to you.
And I was thinking about plasma cannons. When the reality is,
you don't want to shoot those.
I don't care about the plasma cannons in this matchup. The thing that I do like is the fact that you have a 60-inch range and I have a 72-inch range.
Right.
And
also though, you want to kill the haywire bikes.
Correct. I want to put
the haywire bikes have to come at you.
So the haywire bikes are bad, but they're only really bad in that initial you need to clear. For me, they're only really that bad in the killing of the Lehman Russes. Honestly, the thing that really helped you out across the entire... the fire prisms are just really good at...
Right. Oh, they killed everything.
They killed everything.
Yeah.
They were what... the Swooping Hawks were nice, and they were obviously useful against things like the Acolytes, when the Acolytes showed up, but they didn't do a ton of damage to my Neophytes, because the Neophytes... Right. That's exactly the sort of thing the Neophytes are tech to just kind of take on the chest. It's the -2...
Right.
And plus that kicks in, and I just lose stuff.
Right. I think that the JP says that Crimson Hunters are better than Fire Prisms in this list, and in this list, I don't think it's actually true because you want mass numbers of shots.
Yes. I like Crimson Hunters. I tend to like them more than I like Fire Prisms. But the utility of Fire Prisms is the variability of the profile. That's also the thing that makes them bad, is that like the profiles on their own aren't that useful. You're basically paying 1 CP a turn to make it really count. Right. And it's not the sort of thing where you can be like, each one shoots at a different unit and you can expect to pick up 3 units. Right. They can focus on one thing.
Crimson Hunters don't pick up 3 units either.
Correct. I like them. Obviously, they're much more important in the Iron Hands matchup because the Crimson Hunters are okay at best in the the Iron Hands matchup.
Oh, I know. That's why I have Fire Prisms.
Yeah, and like the list I was planning on building if I was going to be running my Eldar was I'd be running Fire Prisms and Crimson Hunters.
So here's the 6 high strength shots into the repulsor. They're all re-rolling. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's fine. I'm winning on 3s. Okay, so I rolled pretty badly, right?
Yep.
But I made 3 armor saves, roll 5 up invul. Okay. So I did 3 damage.
Well, not quite yet.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I did 3 damage.
So I did 3 damage, and I rolled pretty badly. But the reality is that you just need extra damage because the Haywire bikes can kill a repulsor a turn, so you need to kill 2 repulsors.
Yeah, and that's what, or you need to really kind of, I mean, you can't count on putting the wallop on one, but if you put yourself within striking range next turn, which is obviously hard because it's your damage minus 6 is how much you've functionally always done.
Which is why you need to kill them.
So
I think I can do better than that.
I mean, you can. But
6 hits. There we go, 6 wounds.
And then I just need to not pass all of my saves.
Right. Right. So these are -1 each. So I did.
And you command point reroll a low dice like that because you really need.
I don't even know that I need to. 5, 4. That's 13 damage.
They have 16 wounds.
I understand that. It's actually 14 damage. But I have a lot of other shooting. Right, like
it's
the thing is the reason the Fire Prisms are in the list is because you can't kill 1 repulsor and call it good. I need to kill 2. And so this is fine because then I shoot the 2-man unit of Haywires into that one.
It's just do you have a shooting use for 1 CP for a reroll this phase? I would gamble and see if you can secure the kill because then you make the odds of securing the next kill better.
Sure.
And again, as you are correct, you need to kill 2. The only thing that the thing that's nice about this is that the repulsors, you can hide with Fire and Fade. If the board is kind to you, you can hide.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up. They're gonna pick these guys up quick over the course of the game. But anyways, we're talking about a list that's not even on the stream. Oh, yeah. The question is, how will my army do against orcs? I'm intending to play that game against Chuck. I think that I will actually do very well.
Yeah,
I have 1,000,000 shots. Uh-huh. And my army had all the swooping hawks. Those are screens against boys. Like if you want to bring your boys in, you can charge and kill 5 swooping hawks, or you can't wrap them.
Or like rangers, swooping hawks because you can't wrap.
Exactly. Yeah. And then other than that, it has so many shots. That I think it'll be okay, but I don't know. I have a lot of sniping, and shooting the Big Mac with the Relic Shock Attack Gun with a Reaper Launcher every turn feels great.
It does. Especially when you count the Rangers being in there as well.
Right.
The other thing is that those Fire Prisms, and the stream is probably very quickly picking up on the fact there are 2 Eldar players on stream right now.
Okay.
Is that the Fire Prisms pop a strat, and they don't need to shoot at the doomed squad. They shoot at another squad and do 66 shots,
right?
Which are going to wound on 3s, re-rolling. You're going to rip up 2 squads.
Right. You also need to remember that I play orcs a lot, and here's how you actually play orcs. The first 2 turns, I'm not going to care if I get a unit kill. I'm literally going to shoot all of the boy units. The way to beat orcs, if you can't get in a trading contest with them, where like their boys kill one of my things and I kill their unit of boys, is you take all of the units down to the point where they don't do anything, and then you finish them all off. Mm-hmm. And that works way better because a unit of 16 boys can't deep strike in and kill anything. Well, they can, but nothing. They're not going to kill a fire prism. So I feel good about that matchup. I do need to play it though. I'm gonna try to go to an RTT next Saturday with this, just for fun, because I'm probably taking Tau to the next GT. This isn't going to be even remotely ready.
Yeah.
So. And I actually think that if I believe the FAQ is going to fix the relic for Iron Hands, because I think it's that game breaking. And if they do anything to nerf that relic, I feel like Tau have a decent chance in that matchup. If the relic is left unchanged, I think Tau just lose. I just don't think I'm not going to be able to do it.
No, so I was very optimistic about Tau in a Space Marine meta until I saw that relic.
Oh yeah. No, I think that Tau is well positioned to fight against Marines. Just unfortunately
really
not that one relic.
That.
Right. And I'm not going to spec into a whole bunch of snipers, which makes the list much worse, just to try to kill that one jerk.
Yeah.
So,
and
but if I go to the GT and I lose to Iron Hands, that's fine. Whatever. It's not. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. This might be my SoCal list, though, depending on what the meta does between now and then.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm waiting on before I make a definitive decision. Because obviously I've got a lot of modeling to do, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to have at least 20 acolytes in the list, so I just need to get cracking on that. But I'm curious.
Well, you can borrow those whenever you want.
Oh yeah, no, I mean if I wanted to go to Harbor Heresy, that's what I might do. It's just I want to be ready with my my custom models and stuff like that.
Okay, well you better get with it then.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, all right, guys, we're going to sign it off. We're streaming on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. It'll be this list, pretty much exactly the way it was. I didn't see anything I want to change. Against Zach's Iron Hands, which is repulsors and land speeders and a dreadnought and a whole bunch of neat stuff.
Is repulsive.
He doesn't have the impulsors yet because they don't exist. So that's what's going on. We will continue to stream every Wednesday, and I'll continue to stream on the weekends as I'm able. Thank you, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please do listen to the podcast if you don't already. You can find it at BIFPOD on Facebook. If you like us a lot, you can be a patron. That gets you into our Discord chat where Peter is at, and John Lennon, and Alex McDougall, and Mitch, and Chuck, and lots of people. 175 people, I think. That gets for $5 a month. That gets you in there. Mitch was voice chatting with people during the stream, commentating with them about what they were watching in that voice chat, which I think is a great idea. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, and if you could sustain me hyping it as well, when I became a patron, I was super pleased with the Discord group. That is now probably my favorite place to talk 40K anywhere on the internet.
I appreciate that.
Legitimately, it's a fantastic community on the Discord. It is well worth the $5 a month, in my opinion. You get to learn from a lot of very smart people, and there are plenty of good players for basically every faction in the game. So,
Delangar, which I'm guessing is the guy that asked me about a Troop Master instead of the Shadowseer, he said he missed most of the game, wanted to know how good Quicken was. I failed it on the first turn, or I would have had another 3-up Invul unit. Oh, well, on the first turn, here's the thing. If the Twilight Pathways had gone off on the first turn, I just win the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It was that big of a deal that it didn't go off. I won the game anyways, but it would have been brutal. Everything he had would have died on that turn. So good that it didn't.
You wouldn't have tabled me.
No, because of those guys in there.
Close.
In fact, turn 2 I wouldn't have anything to shoot at. Which is interesting.
Realistically.
And then later, I Twilight Pathways the Solitaire, sent him across the table, and kill a character. So that was great too. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have an absolutely great day, and we'll be back soon. Bye now.